Hey man, shout out to the playback game. Always lit. Y'all be with it, bro. Shout out to the playback game. And big salute to everybody in the UGC click. Um, I mean the roster is getting full, man. So I be going through the list and be forgetting names. I'm like, look, man, shout out to the whole UGC click, damn it. That's how it's getting to this point. But the whole underground community, period, man. Big shout out to y'all. Much love. And we got some topics, man. More heat today. This one in particular, man. And then y'all know we got the open topics category at the end, like we always do, like we've been doing. And then we got this situation with we got Claressa Shields, the Queen, right? And the WBC is allowing the homie to pretty much get this opportunity at the one that calls herself the GOAT, Claressa Shields. Um, y'all already know on this side how we've been feeling about the WBC, all the different changes they've been making, uh, throwing VADA under the bus, not enforcing mandatories, having favoritism, franchising guys, and so on and so forth, creating um, circus belts and what do you call that shit, Nibiru shit, and whatever, serpent belts. They do this all the time. Like they just create all kind of different stuff, and they allowing a lot of things to go down. That's just like, how far are y'all really willing to go just for the dollars, man? We got this the homie Alejandro or Alejandro, however they want to be, uh, you know, prefer whatever you prefer, Alejandro. Um, look completely testosterone out, like you definitely on some performance enhancement drugs, and like people is like, are y'all okay with this shit? You know what I mean? Somebody who can, yeah, might be born a female, but you've taken things to give yourself a more of a masculine advantage in the ring when you in there with a female. Like I guess a lot of people is with all of this uh transitioning and then going into a sport where you have the clear advantage. Clear advantage. You know what I'm saying? And what is they allowing over there? Like I don't hear too much about testing with the women. None of that shit, man. But I just been looking at it like, look, man. Now they want to send her all of a sudden. She a Mexican, right, or whatever she is, Hispanic. We know how Suleiman do. You know what I mean? He gonna really try to promote and make that one big. Push that one on Claressa, so he can get a good piece of that pie, of that queen pie. You know what I mean? Sit at the table with the queen, eat for a little bit. Nigga love to eat. You know what I'm saying? This ain't hate, but yeah, you be trying to eat, and sometimes the worst way, bruh. You know, I smell a lot of corruption on that side. That's all I be saying with the WBC. Smell a lot of corruption. A lot. Smell it over here. Like, damn, boy. Whoo, somebody gonna need to clean this up. Stank. Just straight up stanking over there. Anything goes over there on the WBC side. You know what I mean? But, is this a fight y'all think Claressa Shields will entertain? Of course, y'all know I've been staying on the best fights, man. That's all I'm focused on right now. The biggest and the best fights in boxing, where we can see, you know, who is who, man. We can actually see people back up what they say. They can say they the best. They can say they the quote. They can say they the baddest person on the planet. They can say they the boogeyman. Whatever the case, cool. Let's see it, bro. You said it, sir, ma'am, sir, whoever. If you saying you that, let's show and prove now. Don't get mad when people put your feet to the fire when you actually say you're gonna do something. So at the end of the day, if you don't mean it, don't say it. You know, say it. Don't play it. Don't play yourself. Hey man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh damn, true bomb first. You gonna be dropping bombs in the chat. Carlos, Wayne Henney, the original Samuel Shaw. We got LaRon up in here. The homie Charles D. Tahaka Tassetti. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, we in here. I see you, Toby. What's going down, man? Tim, as always, salute, brother. Yeah, man. So, and then, when is a fight big enough, man? Like, I hear this at times, when I'm trying to promote a big fight, and I don't know how to really respond to the shit. Like, I'm focused on the best fights, right? And I be pushing for the best fights, right? Right? Little old UGC, we be pushing for the best fights, right? Then when we push for the best fights, people act like they got a problem with that. They want to throw emotion in the way and throw race in the way and whatever else. When at the goddamn root of the shit, it's best fights. We want to see the best fights. I don't care who win or lose. Just get in there. Get in there. Oh, you say you the best? Oh, you say you the best. All right, let me y'all go ahead and fight. Let's just see. Since you think you that, since you think you the matter of fact, not only the best of this era, you think you the best ever. You on some TBE type shit. So let's come on now. Let's get it. Don't matter. It don't matter. Like I said before, just get that work in. Professional. Get that professional work in promotions. Don't be mad at the promotions. They need to get in and put that work in. You know what I mean? Put that work in promotions. Especially when you're talking about it, when you're saying this and that. Just walk it like you talking. Straight up. Walk it like you talking. I'm not feeling this WBC shit though. I'll tell you off top. That this Alejandro, I ain't feeling that shit. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. I didn't even watch the whole shit. I didn't need to of the Franchon Cruz fight. I'm in there looking at that shit like, bro, come on. So you're gonna let this little Fabio Julio ass nigga get in there and whoop on Franchon Cruz full of y'all, man. Look, WBC ain't nigga. They ain't up to no good over there. Stink, straight up stink. You know what I mean? So they're gonna try to build homie up to try to become, to take over women's boxing, right? They want the homie to take over women's boxing. So how far is y'all willing to accept? Because look, we gotta be honest and unbiased. Shout out to IBFP. We gotta be honest and unbiased about this shit. Okay. They don't talk too much about testing over there on the women's side. And I think it's for a reason. Not a short season. Right, Keith? Your season was long, but it ended. A lot of niggas mad about that Keith work. Hey, on God and them. Niggas is mad about that Keith loss, bro. I know I'm changing the subject, but boy, every time I bring that up, I'm like, y'all niggas is really mad about this Keith shit. I thought I was a fan of Keith at one point, but I'm like, y'all niggas was really fans of Keith. Y'all couldn't some of y'all can't deal with that nigga losing. It is what it is. It is what it fucking is. But they need to test them chicks over there. You know what I'm saying? Can't just be allowing, Alejandro to turn into Alejandro and just be in there, bro, just with the tank top, just come on, man, testosterone out promotions. That ain't nothing cool about that. Nothing cool about it. Are we doing the fair shit or are we over here just anything goes, for that dollar? Nigga, just holler. All right, that's enough. I'm gonna drop the link. Shout out to everybody participating on live. Background niggas too. And also, hold on, let me drop this. Send, nigga. Oh, there we go. And then also, like I said before, playback gang. Always stay litty. Hit the like button if you fuck with us. Hit the other one if you don't. Go to the channels tab and subscribe to everybody in the UGC clique. Shout out to the NBBC. Shout out to everybody just in this UGC. And we already know Chills is the new hate. But y'all niggas be here though, watching. So shout out to the supporting this promotions. Let me see. AOBZ says that fight was amazing. That's definitely a dude. Or she on some serious PEDs. Facts. I think it's PEDs, my friend. Hey, what is that channel? CMD Boxing Reports. Y'all go support him. CMD, right? If I so y'all can hear it right. Cash Money Dog. CMD Boxing Reports. And he did a video on that fight, his post fight reaction, and he was going in and he actually had some documentation, some article, whatever he pulled up, basically, I guess, proving that this Alejandro was taking whatever to transition to a dude. Just go watch the video. Basically said that this Alejandra Jimenez is born a female, but is taking all the whatever stuff that she takes, that she need to take to transition into a dude. And that's who just beat Franchon Cruz deserve. I'm just telling you. So CMD Boxing Reports. You know, but a lot of people's okay with that. They don't see what they're doing over there, especially in who is allowing this shit. And every time I'll be like, why is always who the fuck is allowing this shit? I see fat ass Mauricio over there smiling, nigga, smiling. I'll be like, every time there's some dirty shit going on, buffet eating ass Mauricio Suleiman is right there smiling. And I be just be looking like, Jesus, y'all niggas don't see this? But the most prestigious, y'all love that WBC though. It ain't the way it used to be. Tooth bomb, yeah. Carlos says WBC is unfortunately crooked. The cartel run them in Mexico. LOL. Nah, I don't know how he gonna let this. Don't moonwalk now. Don't you moonwalk out here. You know how we do, Carlos. Don't do it. Now you said, nigga, you ain't gotta pay for y'all thumbnail to get hit. Y'all chat to get hit. Your shit is up there. It's free smoke. Shout out to Carlos. AOBZ says, after that Porter fight, I thought Thurman was unbeatable. I mean, hey, we thought wrong. A lot of us thought that. We thought wrong. Hey, he said he allowed that A side to dictate. You feel me? They don't like when I say that shit. Hey, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Y'all seen it. The signs was there. Okay, the signs was there. A side Manny, you know. God damn it, Keith. A side Manny, man. Do 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 do. Out of there. Right from regular to super. He's supercharged up on your ass, Keith. And channel Ali for 2 seconds. Nigga. Thought it was sweet. He thought that shit was sweet until at the end of that first round. Mm-hmm. Doop, doop, doop. Have your ass a seat. Oh, that religion shit, huh? You never talk about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Doop, doop, doop. Man, Carlos acting up. AOBC says, I would say though, she used to be real fat and drop hella weight, so maybe I don't know. You talking about Alejandro? Charles says after Thurman fought Riverside, I didn't agree with that pack fight. He took it too soon. I mean, Keith was supposed to take a light touch in 2019. Wasn't he? He wasn't even supposed to be taking no you know, no Top Smoke like that, you know. And Keith fucked up with that. Like if he really underestimated Manny like that, like this nigga, oh, he just went for the money, man. That's just come on, that's clear, bro. It didn't matter if he was underestimating him or not. Like Keith was not gonna turn down that fight. I mean, Keith, all of them niggas over there is the same. Just give me the money. I mean, give me the money. That's why a lot of y'all, like, a lot of people, y'all might be right with this Earl Spence shit. He might jump right back in there with Manny because the money. And if A side Manny, man, bro, all right, bro. If something happened to Earl, bro, I'm a boy. Look, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Real niggas ain't gotta say what they gonna do. I'm saying that nigga better not jump in there with Manny though. Know that. I do know that. No, I mean, like I say, CMD Box Report said that he pulled up to where the baby picture was established that it was born a female. I'm saying it, but she was born a female. I bet. She Beats Promotions. Charles, what's happening?
Ooh.
What the fuck you doing?
Not a goddamn thing. Oh, I was getting my sing on. I ain't know I was on yet.
Yeah, nigga, you was way on, bro. You over here practicing your Jermel Charlo notes, nigga, and shit that Chris Brown taught him.
Nigga, I sound like Luther Vandross in the shower, nigga.
Nah, you out. Deal with that.
I'm just saying, in my opinion.
In your world, yeah.
Elder Barge out this bitch.
Okay, so True says, wait, so the narrative is that was he transitioning to a she or she transitioning to a he? No, it's supposed to be a she transitioning to a he, but he just put the pause on Franchon Cruz.
I tried to leave a comment and my shit kept just disappearing. I was like, all right, so this shit
For real?
is sensitive shit. Oh hell yeah! I typed that shit in twice. It kept disappearing. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm just gonna say it because that transitioning shit is like that's
maybe
like some that's some
YouTube
sensitive shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how they got the little Google moderators that pop up out the fucking out the blue. I've had that happen to me a few times where my shit just it'll say Google moderator and my shit disappear. I'm like, where the fuck did these niggas come from?
Mm. Toby says that was a great fight, but definitely a dude. I bet when she comes out the toilet seat is left up. But wow. Y'all be exacting up.
I
Yeah, I'm
don't know
just
about
thinking
the
from a
transition and shit. That's
fairness
a
standpoint.
sensitive subject.
I'm just thinking it from a fairness standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, you know, uh, are they even testing on the female side, you know, in women's boxing like that? And now I know that there was a report that Claressa Shields got randomly tested. She passed, but I think Vada just popped up on her on one fight or something, or like in the training camp or something. But you don't really hear a lot of reports about women popping dirty or nothing. Because I'm like, are they even testing them? So I
I
just feel
couldn't
like,
even tell you because what would we be looking for? I mean, besides the Alejandra homie, I mean, most of the chicks look feminine.
I
So
mean, if
it
they
ain't
got
like
to,
it's a tell sign that, you know, bitches walk around diesel and shit.
bro, it'd be a lot of diesel chicks, bro.
Yeah, but I'm talking about not like on some old fucking Ann Wolf type shit. Like most of these chicks, you look at they body frame, they soft. I mean, Claressa
Yeah.
ain't got diesel and shit.
No, not Claressa. That's why I mean she looked more like a female who could just, you know, who can fight, who's naturally strong. But somebody like Alejandro, motherfucker, like, you know, nigga, like you've been taking something. You know what I mean, you don't just transition from an innocent looking girl to now you looking like, you know what I mean? Come on now.
Looking like my nigga.
Yeah, like you the homie now. What the fuck? How you just become the homie like that? Just and your muscles bigger than everybody out here. You tripping.
That nigga, that chick neck is big as shit. She got Mike Tyson's neck, nigga. Did you see that chick's neck?
Man, I'm like, bro, I took one glance. I'm like, man, come on now. And I
That
just
bitch
seen
built like a pit bull.
Suleiman right there, just smiling. What are you doing, bro? This is not a smiling moment. It's an exposed moment. Yeah, man.
This is a question mark moment, nigga. You got this bitch with a pit bull neck. rock while I'm
holding
neck and
holding her
shit.
arm up and holding his arm up and shit, like it's a proud
while,
moment. Like, yeah, bro, okay.
while the other chick trying to get her wig straight after getting hit by a dead man.
Yeah, he dumber than he look. For real though. Carlos says, "Don't mind me, Black. I'm just speculating." But you
Oh,
good?
Trav,
If you
knock it
speculate,
off, man.
Trav on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Trav. What the nipples looking like? You tell me, nigga.
oh man, that means
You
it's
the
on
one who
Charles.
brought that shit up, man.
Check,
That's
Trav.
how I met Trav, man. Nigga kept talking about Aerosmith's nipples. Like, you got an infatuation with the nipples, brother.
Yeah. A-
Areolas and all.
AOBZ says, "I think she legit. To be honest, she probably juiced back in the day to lose weight and carrying the benefit to this day. To this day, it's all about
Man,
focus, man. You can't have no somebody who in there juicing up against somebody who just still trying to do the woman thing and just naturally just fighting. I mean, that shit was like, look, like life and death, man. Like Franchon Cruz is like, man, somebody help get this man off me. You know what I mean?
you know
Get
what, though?
the fuck off me.
Oh, my fault.
No, you
But the
good.
funny shit is, remember that? I mean, if that is a dude, that shit's gonna raise up hella flags. That's just like motherfucking homie that went to go fight in MMA. I can't remember the nigga's name, but he identifies as a woman. They got this nigga fighting chicks. Now he got his ass whooped, got his nose broke. But what happens if he, goes in there and put the
Right.
paws on a chick? Then
Yeah. Right.
you know what I'm saying? What's the
Right. That's it. Just, I mean, because you look at that shit, man. Like, come on, man. Like
and they
CMD
allowed
Boss
him to do the
reports.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he identifies as a woman. You know what I mean? He had the full surgery, whatever the fuck you're supposed to do, chop your balls off, all that shit. I was like, man, nigga, that is still a man.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, what if he go in there, he hurt a chick? Is there any fucking blowback on that? Is that still considered a woman at that point? Even though going into that MMA match, that's a full blown man. Just I don't know if he's tucking it or whatever the fuck he's doing to be considered a woman. And like, come on now.
Right. Right, man. Whatever. All that shit that they do.
Yeah,
Um. I gotta drop the link in the hangout. I forgot to do that, but um, what's your thoughts, man, on Cecilia Brækhus possibly ducking Claressa, man?
I need the proof, brother. I threw it in the hangout when
There
you
you
when you put
go.
it up there. I
If you
was like,
listening,
I need the
if you
proof.
listening, Clarissa Shields, if you can provide some proof, that'll be very helpful. That'll
Exactly.
clear up everything. And shout out
Because
to
when she
Trav because when Clarissa commented, Trav also commented and he tagged Eddie Hearn, he tagged Cecilia, Clarissa, and maybe somebody else, and said that is this true? Like basically to Eddie Hearn and whoop de whoop. And then he said something like, "You said you go to 147." Like I'm not gonna put that heat on Clarissa to go to 147. Like, come on now, she already came to 154. And hold up,
yeah,
Cecilia said she'll go to 154. So like, nah, we're not gonna do Clarissa like that. 154 is where the fight is supposed to happen. So
yeah, and
Cecilia better, we're gonna need you to respond, Cecilia Brackett. So at least we know where you at with it. Is you not taking the fight right now, or you got other plans? I've been hearing rumors about maybe she's supposed to be fighting Katie Taylor somewhere like this year or in the near future. I don't know, but y'all both
my,
said y'all wanted this fight, and y'all know this is the biggest fight in boxing right now in women's. So I mean, whatever.
well, Cecilia got to make it to 154 first.
That's just, I mean, we mean make it there. Like that's just they both. So what you mean? She need to get like a
Give
tune
her a
up
tune
fight?
up at that. Yeah, to see how she fight, how if she can acclimate to the weight before she just go jumping in. Yeah, let me just go up a couple weight classes and fight the champ who came down a couple weight classes who just happened to have a tune up fight. Well, it wasn't a tune up fight, but she made it look like it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
look
yeah.
good at that
Carissa
weight. So
Carissa making motherfuckers look like tune ups, and they be motherfucking championship fights and shit. That's why I want
yeah,
to see some real like somebody who can challenge her, because I know ain't hardly nobody that's gonna challenge Carissa. She a beast, but I've been seeing since I see what Cecilia has been done for a long period of time. I'm like, well, maybe she can challenge her. I don't know who fucking win, but I just want to see
But
the fight. Shit.
I need proof of the ducking. You said you
Yeah,
send an
proof of
email, just post that email, and let a nigga see what you put in that email. See if you got ducktails popping out here in these streets.
right. POD, proof of ducking.
Yeah,
We
you know what
need
I'm
it.
saying? I don't want to just hear you saying, I know you made the offer and she didn't have a problem with it. She said she'd fight you. But if you say you sent an email talk about we fighting next and she ducking, shit, nigga, you gotta have to show me to know me.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Iron Kong in the chat. What's going on, man? Right now, so yeah, someone help me get this whoa man off me. Right. I was like, she was fighting like, man, get this dude up off of me. Get Fabio, whoever this dude name is, get him off me.
And they
Shit.
got bias said that's Sergio Moro.
Right. Get Sergio Mora the fuck up off me. And
Goddamn.
Mauricio smiling the whole time. Like, come on,
Uh-huh.
Mauricio.
That's my
This
nigga.
is that's my right.
That's my dog.
My vato. Lisa says Cecilia would be at a disadvantage because of age. I mean, oh well. She should have said it. She should have said that she wanted to fight, dog.
You want some of this smoke, old man? No.
I mean, look, hey, we can't use that as no excuse. I mean, Manny out here beating the final level. You know what I mean? So hey, them old heads is taking titles. Sir Marcus Brown still out here winning this shit. Not Marcus Brown. What's the one that beat him? Jean Pascal. My bad. Pascal
I was
out here
about to
whooping.
say, Marcus Brown ain't old.
Pascal out here whooping dudes, and Kovalev just got stretched by Canelo. But before that, he was holding it down for a little bit.
Still couldn't see that shit coming. Nobody could tell me that nigga was winning that shit by knockout. I still can't believe that shit.
Some people still think Floyd can come back right now and beat everybody. He
Yeah,
an
they
old
know.
nigga. He 40. So Cecilia 38. I don't think she took no heavy punishment. You know,
Now,
Floyd
if
was
Floyd
fighting like a
came back and
monster at
got in
38.
shape, I mean, if Pacquiao's still doing it, if Floyd took it serious, like I'm gonna make a comeback. I mean, he ain't gonna. I don't see him fighting no one top dog, but I can see him coming in and knocking off a contender, some shit just to prove a point.
Yeah. Trav says if Cecilia's delaying or ducking and Shields wants it bad enough, she should chase her, become a mandatory, first force her to fight or vacate. Nah, she don't need to come to 147.
Hell no.
Like that's on some stuck up type shit. Like I don't like that. Like Cecilia, I mean, I get it. You have a strong argument for growth and all that too, but come on now, y'all can meet halfway. Her
Yeah,
Carissa's
because
accomplishments is just, I mean, it's great. So you can't act like, well, she's still beneath me, so she need to come where I'm at. I mean, come on now, she's coming to. She said she would come to 154. You said you would go up, and you really want it.
yeah,
So come on, man, it ain't no getting out of that. Just
why
let us
should she
know if
have
you
to
ducking
drop
a
another
fight
weight
or you wait.
class?
What's huh?
I said, why should Clarissa have to drop another weight class? She looks slim as shit at 54. I don't
I
think, and I
mean,
didn't think she could make it to 54. You think she can make it to 47 without
I
looking
don't. I
drained
don't
like a
even.
motherfucker?
Nah, I don't want her to try that. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what
come
I'm
on now,
saying.
health. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to see her looking like a goddamn skeleton just to
Yeah, looking
fucking
like the
fight
crypt keeper and
Cecilia.
shit. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, just to fight Cecilia. Like, come on now. That's
That's
just
too much weight.
ridiculous.
She's losing damn near 30 pounds just to make a fight.
But I kind of like what you said, Charles. Like maybe that make more sense. She do need to take one fight at 154 to get adjusted to the weight, and then the next fight
Would be
get in there
Clarissa.
with Clarissa. So
Yeah,
in that
man.
sense, then I can see maybe some time being delayed. But I mean, if Clarissa is walking like she talking, she's basically been ready for the fight. She's been waiting for Rackets to respond. So I don't know. Hopefully, Hearn or Cecilia or somebody on her side can respond to that and to either dispute it or, if it go too long with quiet, okay, yeah, y'all it's been a
Yeah,
little
so
while now.
there's some ducking, there's some truth to this.
Right. There's motherfuckers go in there, retreat mode. So
I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna leave it at this.
True
And hopefully this shit go away without me having to say a goddamn thing.
Bomb says Shields gonna spark Cecilia. She might. She might. She dropped Ivana with a body shot, so I don't know. Maybe she's sitting down on her punches more now. Hey, I mean, but uh, we know Cecilia got 9 KOs to Carissa's 2. So I mean, hey, can't say. I mean, I know Ivana says Cecilia hits harder. She said that. So I don't know if y'all want to say y'all can say that that's hate or whatever. Whoop de whoop. I see Carissa as a volume puncher, so she's gonna land a lot of shit. You get hit enough, eventually you're gonna take a knee. Just off, just getting overwhelmed.
Accumulation of punches.
Yeah,
I can see
but
that.
basically how Ivana putting it, Cecilia actually got cracked. Like make you like, oh, be careful, because shit, I can't take too many of these motherfucking shits, or it's gonna be a short night. That nigga Mikey said that shit to Arrow. I started laughing. He said, "You said it was gonna be a short night." I said,
Mhm.
bruh. I was like, and that's what I kind of knew. In the mental
I
edge
see.
was in the Arrow's favor. I was like, yeah, I think Arrow gonna dominate this dude.
Uh-huh. I see something. I do everything just a little bit better. Okay.
You said it was gonna be a
Kangaroo,
short night.
Kangaroo Jack. Uh-huh.
I was like, you know
So,
what, Mikey, you better be careful, or it might be. Get focused.
nigga, it was a very long night, nigga. You took a 12-round beating.
Yeah, he probably felt it was gonna be a short night. He was probably thinking about that shit in the first round. Like, damn, this might be.
Let's get this check and get out of here.
He was like, man, this Vada was cool, but damn, he's still kind of big in here. He walking
Mm-hmm.
me down low key.
Uh-huh. This motherfucker beating me around the fucking ring. I don't know what I saw, but that shit's blurry as a motherfucker right now because he keep punching me in the fucking nose and shit. I'm seeing 3 of this nigga.
The nigga like, man, and all these Mexicans in here watching the shit. God damn.
Uh-huh. I done came to the ring in full garb, nigga. Sombrero, a whole fucking mariachi band and shit.
They like,
Just
they like, shoot, they like, should we pull a Gamboa? Should I say my Achilles got snapped, or should I still continue with fight? Niggas be looking for that shit. Hey, at least that nigga Gamboa fought all the way through though, man. That's crazy,
I don't
dog.
know how the fuck he was able to sit there and stand on that shit, let alone fire fucking punches.
Hey, so you know what? You know who we gotta kind of get that smoke to low key? Kobe.
Mm.
You couldn't even finish a basketball game, bro. This nigga
Oh
Gamboa finished.
man,
I'm fucking with him. That's LA.
that's a
I
whole
fuck with him.
that's a whole different. You know what? I can't even argue. Well, I can argue that because if you gonna give Kobe that smoke, you gonna give it to KD and everybody who ever tore a goddamn Achilles and ain't finished playing the game.
Does that mean that boxers are just way more superior athletes than like NBA?
No, hell no. Basketball is more legs than boxing. You running up
It's
and down
just,
the
but it's the
court,
same
cutting picks
tendon.
and
It's
all
the
that
same
shit.
shit. It's the same
In
injury
order
though.
in order to shoot a jump shot, you gotta jump off the ground.
Yeah, that's true. Like nigga, you better do a
They
set
ain't
shot.
Yeah, these
Fuck
niggas
the
ain't
jumpers.
jumping to shoot a jab and shit. This ain't Mike Tyson's punch out and shit with Little Mac and shit.
Right, right. Yeah, you're right.
But fuck, I don't know how he pulled that off though. And he did it a fucking snapped Achilles and a fucked up shoe and shit, nigga. His foot was hanging out the shoe.
Man. Toby says if there's no testing on the women's side, I wonder how many drug cheat men will be thinking of doing the transition. Oh hell no.
Oh shit.
Hell no. Transition is just so
Niggas.
they can juice.
I'm gonna go beat on
You a
these
fool for
chicks.
that.
I'm trying to be a female. I'm trying to be a female dog.
I'm about to whoop these motherfuckers, man, with this juice.
I'm about to take down Clarissa's record. I'm gonna do it in 6 fights, nigga. Watch this.
I'm about to put this bra on and whoop these bitches' ass.
Stuff that shit with tissue, nigga. I'm gonna
Damn,
get breast
boy.
implants for 3 years and become the biggest fucking
And guess
women
who gonna
slash man's champ.
and guess what sanctioning body gonna sign them?
The WBC.
Right.
We got the next big fighter right here. Look, we got motherfucking Terrell Owens fighting right now.
Terrella.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Terrella Owens.
That
Oh
bitch named
no.
Alejandro and shit. That's a guy's name, man.
The real name is Alejandra, but I mean, when you transitioning, you might
Yeah,
you
yeah,
Alejandro now. You know.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You the homie.
Tim says, he says the Achilles injuries ain't no joke. Yeah, that's true.
You damn right, man.
Boogie
You
Cousins
pop
got
that
took out
shit,
with
nigga.
that.
Boogie ain't been the same ever since that injury. Nigga could barely get lift off. You see him in the post, that nigga leave like 2, 3 inches off the ground. Like this nigga
Yeah.
used to be banging on niggas. This nigga ain't trying to tear that shit no more. I think it's the fear in the back of his head that that shit could pop again. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that come off Achilles, they don't come
Yeah.
rushing right back. They don't ever come rushing
And they
right back
usually
because
pop
the
it
fear of that shit
again at
popping.
some point.
Uh huh. Yep.
That's why motherfuckers, especially if they up in age, if they get that injury, they just go ahead and retire because it's
Yeah,
gonna take
you
a
know what I mean?
while. KD might be, it might be it, bro.
Well, KD popped his. He ain't coming back this year.
That's what
Get
I'm
right.
saying.
Clay
That
Thompson.
shit,
No, I think Clay Thompson had a
he had
ACL.
his too.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he
thought
had the
his was
ACL joint.
same thing.
Nah, his was. And then that nigga wanted, but give him some credit. He thought he didn't even. He didn't think he tore his shit. That nigga was getting ready to come back into the game until niggas tell him, sit down. That's when them niggas put him on crutches.
I mean, when they get that injury initially, I don't even really think like, come on, Gamboa. He clearly didn't know that. If he did, nigga, he'd be like,
Adrenaline
man,
is a motherfucker, boy. That's
facts, facts.
probably adrenaline. Because you know when niggas get shot and they don't know they get shot, they good until they realize they been shot. Then it's like,
Right,
oh shit, I ain't gonna make it. Like nigga, you was just running 5 blocks with the bullet in your leg, nigga. Shut up. We gonna get you to the hospital.
right, facts. Yeah, man, but motherfuckers be lying. But and then your thoughts, man. When is a fight big enough, man? A lot of people be saying like, "Oh man, the fight is not big enough." When is a fight big enough? Like I seen Max Kellerman. He got his little segment on ESPN where he gives his take on fights or whatever, and he brought up the Crawford Spence fight, right? Even though Spence is out, and I'm not even considering him in a mega fight right now, but it's people still talk about it. It's a big topic as that being a mega fight. He was like, after he was talking about it and whoop de whoop talking about their Twitter rant, Twitter rage, and all that, he was like, I don't think that the fight is big enough yet, or uh, the fight is not ready for the fight yet. I'm like, when is a fight big enough?
But
The
listen,
fight isn't big enough. So when will it be big enough then?
that fight is big enough now. You know why? Because then when one of them loses, that's when they're gonna start saying, and that's when marinating goes wrong. They should have
Come
been
on.
fought. And blah 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 blah. So you already know the bullshit is coming. The fight is big now. They both champions. They both undefeated. They both at the peak of their career. That fight's ready now. I mean, not now because he had the car accident, but if he didn't have that car accident, you know what I'm saying? Like before he fought Porter, that was the fight people wanted to see.
So let me ask you a question, man. Like people like to use the Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao fight as saying that marinating blueprint works, right? They didn't fight
Because
initially when it
yeah,
was really hot. Remember when people really wanted
that's
to
when
see the fight,
that's
they
when
just
Manny was
married.
tearing shit the fuck up.
Now, do you think that the fight wouldn't been as big if they would have did it then
I
when it
see the
was
fight.
hot?
Well, it depends on how you look at it. You know, Manny holding on to that fucking shoulder injury, but this nigga was firing left and rights like it wasn't no damn problem.
No, no, no. I'm talking about when they was first. Like we already know with the testing, Manny didn't want to fight. But if they would have fought at that time, don't you think? Do you think it would still been a big fight?
Oh hell yeah.
Right. So people were saying like because they marinated, that's why that fight was big. I just feel like the fight was
That fight
always
would have
big.
did that fight would have did the same numbers it did when it happened, or probably more because they were at their peak. I mean, Manny was knocking out everything moving.
Man, I agree 100% with you. Like that marinating shit, they ain't got that. That shit didn't have nothing to do with marinating. It was a big
Exactly.
fight. They just stalled this shit out to where I
Mm-hmm.
think it would have been bigger if they would have
That's
did
what
it
it is.
right then and there when it was hot, when everybody was talking about
Yep, and that's good. And Manny, like I said, Manny was hot at the time. Nigga was knocking everything out, moving up weight classes, chasing Floyd down.
it. Mm,
That shit would have been equal to the fight that just happened, or it would have been bigger because you Floyd was Floyd and younger, and Manny was on a fucking tear. Like Manny
yeah,
was fighting the people Floyd fought, but putting them on their ass. Like,
yeah,
of course,
sleeping.
that shit was gonna do huge numbers regardless. It probably would have been bigger.
And they had Ricky Hatton laying on his back.
Nigga had Ricky Hatton looking like Jesus.
With
Nigga
no
arms was
resurrect.
out. Yeah, that nigga was nailed to the fucking canvas. That nigga was good night.
That niggas
Now I
praying to
lay
the
me
Heavenly
down.
Fatherland, looking up.
Uh-huh. Now I lay me down to sleep. That kind of out.
Man, he has put me to sleep, nigga.
Uh-huh. And I keep getting these things on my phone, man. It looked like it's gonna happen. I told you it's gonna happen, dog.
What?
I got another shit going across my phone about this fucking Pacquiao fucking Spence shit. That shit's gonna be the next fucking fight, man. That's going to be, and I'm reading the
Hey man,
comments on the
look,
shit. These stupid motherfuckers is only a handful of people is like, nope, take a tune up, get your health right, saying the right shit. Everybody else, it's strap season. You fucking idiots. Yeah, he
you know
gonna
what,
lose him.
dog? You know what, man? And it's look, let them keep being advised by their damn fanboys. You know what I mean? Like, look, bad idea, man. Bad
Who the fuck
idea.
is in your corner that's even allowing you to think this shit?
You know, I
Niggas
don't
is
know
like
what kind of
it wasn't a bad car accident. He probably has just a couple of aches and pains and some new teeth. Like, nigga, really? Did you not see the video of the car, nigga? He
I
got
just
more than
think
aches and pains, god damn it.
he know he don't have to take that fight right now. Man. I just think like he just trying to
That bag.
maintain and please his fans, man. He getting trying to get the bag, but at the same time too, he's trying to let everybody know, like, nah, I'm not ducking nothing. I
Nah.
want, I'm still this guy. I'm the best. I'm the boogeyman. And man, look, bro, you ain't gonna be no boogeyman. You getting there with Manny.
Listen, fuck the
That boogeyman
fans.
shit you think
It
is
ain't
over with.
you got a legit reason why you shouldn't be fighting.
Yes, we're
These
not flaming
motherfuckers
you for
gonna
that,
get
nigga.
you. You're gonna get your fucking feelings hurt and possibly your motherfucking face or something. You're gonna do more bodily injury to yourself, and it might not even be immediate. It might be some shit that'll catch up to you down the road. But either way, just fall the fuck back. Ain't nobody saying you're not strap seasoned and you don't want smoking all that shit, nigga. That's been your mo since you grabbed the belt. Nigga, fall back and get right.
Right. I
That's
mean,
it.
hey, but like you said, not enough people is saying that, and they just more like screaming strap season and all that. So you gonna go in there to try to make them happy, I guess, or please them.
Mhm.
And I just think he gonna get hurt, man. He gonna get hurt. Manny's is picking two champions coming off injuries, man.
Pacquiao know what
One,
he doing. He ain't stupid.
yep,
That nigga came, he jumped in that ring with motherfucking Spence. Is like, not right now.
yep. He gonna wait for you to get unified and get injured, and he gonna be on your ass.
Keith coming off just to get back year. Oh, you look like shit. What's up? You want to take this fight? I
Yep.
want you next.
Manny got a hell of a motherfucking career, don't he?
Hey man,
Lining niggas the fuck up.
it's what is he 64 and some this motherfucker got belts
You,
and it ain't like he fought chumps.
look. Just look at his PBC resume, right? Just in his last three fights. If he get Arrow, because if he fight Arrow, he gonna get him on his resume, guaranteed.
Oh, it's
Look,
gonna happen.
he gonna go from AB to Keith to Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Destruction of the PBC, bro. He
Uh-huh.
ran through you niggas.
And fuck around and bow out gracefully after it too. Like I
Oh
did enough in
my
my career.
God.
What about Crawford? What about them?
And a lot of people consider, look, because some people consider Keith the best, and then some people consider Errol the best. And when it's all said and done, y'all gotta give Manny that props, nigga. He better than all y'all niggas over there. All y'all at 40.
Nigga legs is like
Nigga.
fucking
And
18. That nigga legs
and
is in
and
great shape.
and that means age 30 Manny Pacquiao would have put your ass in the nigga shit. In
Uh-huh.
goddamn
On the scores
hospital.
table. On the scores
Nigga.
table.
Hospital. What y'all talking
Mm-hmm.
about, man? This is the slower Manny, nigga.
That's putting hands on y'all. Imagine 5 years, 6 years ago, Manny.
And you're gonna get
Nigga
90% of that, 90% version of that Manny if you allow him to use his A side advantage.
had E Honda hands, nigga. That nigga putting them shits all over you.
Right.
That's
But you don't get
uh-huh.
fucked up in there with Manny.
And they think he's small and all that shit. That's why Keith was like, hey, nigga, yeah, take what you feel like. You got little arms, you small. Yeah, take what you want. Nigga took all that shit back after 12 rounds of that shit. After that body shot, the nigga spit his mouth guard out like, oh shit, I need to take what he's taking.
Hey, Yeah. Hey, BJ says Pac was put to sleep by Marquez. It took the luster off the Mayweather fight. Now let me just kind of like,
What
put my
luster did it
theory.
take off the fight?
Well, let me just say, let me put this the theory to this shit, right? Every time the fight was hot, when the fight should have got made between two top fighters, when they marinated, the next one got knocked the fuck out.
Yep,
One of them
something
got
always went
knocked the fuck
wrong.
out. Manny was supposed to fight Mayweather. Remember? He didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
do the test and shit. They didn't. Whatever happened, the negotiations didn't go well. The fight didn't
Nigga
happen.
fought Marquez
He
four
fought Marquez
times.
for the fourth fight and got stretched. Now let me give you another one, right? AJ and Wilder was supposed to fight. She was red hot. That fight should have just fucking happened, right?
Andy
So
Ruiz, monkey wrench.
Andy Ruiz, AJ got stretched, bro. And that's just a curse. I feel like, man, like when a fight is red hot and it's a big mega fight that's supposed to happen. Like say for instance, Carissa Shields and Cecilia Brackets, right? Say
Uh huh.
Carissa, she's being genuine and she's trying to get this fight and make it happen. That's the biggest fight in women's boxing. Somebody gonna probably get stressed, bro.
Yeah, Cecilia's up
Somebody,
next.
somebody gonna probably lose or get stressed. I don't know, Cecilia. You better, hey, take this fight. This is the big. Come on, you 38. It's a huge payday. Pay per
Yeah,
view,
age ain't on
headliner.
your side. Clarissa
You
got
could
years
put
ahead.
you could put mailboxes on your put Tank on your undercard. Anybody, because that's a big fight. Them motherfuckers had
Hey,
to be on your undercard.
he the pay per view king, man. You gonna put him on the
Come on
undercard?
now, a quote the fight for quote. Man, stop it. I don't care who else is out there. Deontay Wilder, get on the undercard. You the co-main. Get your little space mask suit, and you on the co-main, fam. You're not the headliner. Space cadet looking at. Hey, bro. I gotta give it to Tyson Fury, bro. Without Tyson, hey, and this fight, I think the pay-per-view buys is gonna do good. Tyson Fury sells the fuck
Out
out
of
of
these
these
fights.
fights, man. Y'all got to give it to him. It ain't Deontay. Deontay is a boring dude, man. He be in there talking, I am the greatest. I am. It's just, hey, look, next, can y'all take the microphone? Turn this mic
He
off.
just trying to keep Wilder. He just trying to keep him out his head and shit. Cause I don't believe half the shit Fury saying. He's selling that shit, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna knock him out.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
think
go
that
toe to
Fury's
toe.
serious? You don't think Fury's seriously trying to go
It's
in there and
gonna
get him out?
hey, go ahead and open yourself up. It's gonna be a short night.
Yeah. Oh, he's about the toe to toe. Like
Uh huh.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and do that if you want to. You thought your
Hey,
family was scared for you when you went down in the 12th. They really gonna fear for your ass, especially if this nigga Wilder coming in at 225. That was a 209 Wilder that fucking put you on your ass.
well, I'll tell you like this. My prediction right off the top is that the fight is not going to go to distance. I don't think the fight is going to distance. Somebody getting
If it
knocked
goes
out.
the distance, that's Fury.
It's not going
But
to distance,
if it's
bro.
not going the distance, that I favor Wilder. Wilder's gonna stop. Wilder gonna end up putting that hand on him.
Hey, man, I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of people sleeping on Tyson Fury punching power, bro. I think they
I
are.
ain't sleeping on it.
I was watching that fight closely. He hurt that nigga Deontay, and he hurt him late. And the thing about it is, Fury is slippery, man. And Fury know I got to be more slippery, and I got to tax this nigga every time he miss, cause he gonna be missing wildly again. I see Fury still in his head, and he gonna get him all. You know what I'm saying? Just
Well, Fury
Fury
likes to
gonna do
switch
this.
up his. He changes up on his punches because half the time he don't sit on them shits. But then he'll sit on one. He'll sleep one in there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's I think he does that shit against Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Changes the variety of the punches. You know what I mean? You know how some people commit and they stay there just a little bit too long because they done put a little bit too they turned into it with a little too much body,
Yeah.
trying to admire their work, and then pow, that's when you get fucking hit.
Yep.
So I see him just outboxing him for 12. He ain't gonna sit there and want to stand a trade. If he does it, he gonna pick spots where he thinks he's gassed or some bullshit or up against the ropes or some shit. He ain't gonna just sit there and do that shit in the middle of the ring and want to trade.
You know what, Charles? I disagree. I think Tyson gonna come at him. I think Tyson gonna actually fight, bro. I think that he know that he ain't gonna he think he ain't gonna get no decision. So he just like
I
And
mean,
I
if he
don't
gonna
think,
lay it on the line, go
yeah,
ahead.
I
You know what I'm
think
saying? If you
he
don't
is.
trust the
I actually
judges,
think he is because you just think about it, man. Like at this point, man, Tyson Fury, man. I mean, he's accomplished. He's already made his mark in the heavyweight division, and
yeah,
he's doing this, making his mark outside of boxing and stuff now. If he wins this fucking fight, you become literally like number two in boxing, right behind AJ as far as your popularity, and you can demand. You have a good chance to demand 50-50, better than Wilder can. Okay,
I
you
think
can say, you
Fury's
know what,
already more popular than AJ.
maybe so, right? So he's already that marketable. If he beats
Mm-hmm.
Deontay Wilder, man, the
The Suicide Watch
fucking
is real.
well, I ain't worried about the motherfuckers that put their soul into that dude. Like we've been telling y'all, like,
Listen,
hey,
if he gets the
but
decision, the Suicide Watch is real. If Tyson Fury stops him, knockout, TKO, whatever, nigga, you will see YouTube is gonna be like a funeral on this motherfucker. You ain't gonna see shit.
the aura of their videos is gonna be so goddamn gloomy and shit.
Yeah, because when AJ lost,
Bats
the
and
niggas
flies,
that was talking
bats and
AJ
cobwebs all
bullshit,
over this
that
shit.
shit was you seen motherfucking them little dust bunnies floating past, nigga. It was a ghost town. Let Wilder
Man,
lose.
yeah, it'll be worse, way worse,
These
bro.
niggas gonna act like they lost Biggie and Tupac. Niggas just be streets empty.
Yeah,
YouTube gonna be shh.
bro.
And then they done come back and say, you know what I mean? I don't know. They'll find something to say the nigga was on drugs or some shit. He wasn't right. They'll give him
Hey,
the benefit of the doubt somehow.
I agree with your comment, Lisa. She said a lot of times these fighters are waiting for their opponents to slow down if it's a dangerous fight. Yeah, so a lot of times that'll happen, and uh, you know, so
But see,
Cecilia can't use that.
that
She
works
gonna
two
slow her
ways
down.
though,
So
man, because the older fighter can't slow the younger fighter down. You know what I'm saying?
right. You can't. Yeah, you can't
Manny,
do that.
Manny want to stall a fight. Floyd older. Clarissa, if she trying to wait for Clarissa, you might as well just hang the gloves up, bitch. You ain't gonna fight
Yeah,
her.
get out of
You
there.
older.
Yeah. Got to get up out of there. This is the time. Like that's what I said. She's 38. So if at least if you lose to Carissa, you lost to Carissa Shields. She ain't no bum. She's just Carissa.
Yeah,
You lost to
you lost to
yeah,
one of the lost to the best. Ain't
yeah.
like you went in there and lost to some fucking contender.
And she'll be considered the best because she beat you. But it's like if you win, come on, now, god damn, you beat Carissa, you beat Flick, Carissa the Queen, who run the world's girl. That her
You
shit.
take the
Okay,
whole woke crown and you
take
walk
that
off
whole
into the
shit.
sunset with that shit.
You know what I mean? I just want to see the fight. Who cares? Like who wins? Hey, both of them it'll be good for both of them. The first lady, if she wins, hey, she just in history, she'll be stamped. Like the first lady dominated throughout her whole era and stayed undefeated. You know what I mean? And then you look Carissa in such a short period of time came through, made her mark, became undisputed, and beat the first lady to be considered quote like nigga, no contest, no debate. Both sides is great, and you making more probably. Come on, man. I don't know how much money they will make, but definitely more money
It'd be the biggest purse they ever had. I can tell you that shit.
guaranteed.
I don't know what the women get paid. But I'm guaranteed you're getting more than what you would ever got before. And then the
And
upside to what happens after that.
facts. You know, and you know
Endorsements and
what,
all that other shit.
Cecilia. I've seen Cecilia. She has, I think, a lot of endorsements too. So she's done a good. I think, like, that's the difference. I think between them two. Like, she's been making herself uh more presentable in the to where she can be endorsed, get these endorsements and stuff. I don't know if Carissa has all that, but anyhow, I just think that she may have more streams and avenues to income than just fighting in the ring. Is what I'm saying. But I
Yeah, you
mean,
know.
I think like somebody in my comments replied to one of the promo videos I put up and was saying that we seen how big Carissa Shields versus Christina Hammer was, and they didn't marinate, they didn't stall, they just fought. They got in there, and it was a big thing. It was a big fight. It was just like all they had to do was make that fight happen. People bought into it, like, oh shit, hell yeah, this is for undisputed.
You damn right.
Who is not going to buy into greatest woman GOAT supremacy, nigga? Like two of the best in boxing, two biggest names in boxing, two most
And
accomplished
and you
chicks
and
in boxing,
unifying at that.
in unifying. You know what I mean? Meeting each other,
One
both been
champion.
undisputed. But if people want to stall that, shit, that's big right now. That's why I'm like, what's up, Cecilia? What's going on?
Well, she got to get to 54 first and let her get a fight in at 54. See how she is first.
You know,
I
y'all
don't
talk
see her
about
just
best
walking up to
fights.
50. I don't see her walking up to 54 and just, all right, Clemson, let's get to it. I mean, if she do it, shit, more power to her. You confident than a motherfucker, but you might want to take a tune up.
Yep. Basher Crazy says he clipped Wilder and staggered him in the 12th. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He staggered him. He clipped him late. People didn't probably see that, but he grabbed on to fucking Tyson Fury for that.
That's
But he
because
got clipped.
he was trying to come in for the kill and got caught coming in.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody like Fury is smart enough to make you, load up on your shots, make you miss, so you can get, the steam come off them punches a little bit, you know. And I think that that's probably why Fury was able to get up because come on, Deontay Wilder is most dangerous early. So his right hand is going to be dangerous the whole fight, but it might not be as crucial as within them early rounds, because the
Shit is
motherfucker
crucial
been
enough.
missing, huh?
I said that right hand is crucial enough, nigga. That shit,
No, though, yeah, that shit is.
that shit
That
crucial
shit is.
enough.
It is. You don't want to get hit, period, with the shit. But I just think
Hell
that
no.
maybe that was his advantage of getting up because it wasn't like if he would have got hit like in the first or second, I don't think he would even got up. That would have been done.
Oh yeah, it's
I
a
just
wrap.
think because Wilder was missing so much, that right hand kind of had a little bit of steam off that shit, but still dangerous. Period. Hit you on the forehead, you gonna be dizzy.
This nigga knocking you out through your guard, like, and plus he don't throw a lot of punches anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
he ain't
he
really
just
that
set up.
tired.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So yeah, it's a good point. I mean, I just
Nigga
think that he was
just
tired against
sitting there
Fury though,
waiting.
because he was throwing quite a bit against Fury. Them feints was fucking him up. Woo!
Yeah,
That
his
herky jerky shit. Wilder
and the
don't like
movement,
that.
that
He don't
movement
like
is
that
throwing him
shit.
off. Nigga, stay still.
Right. He
Stay
gonna
still
do a
so I can
lot of
land
that
this right
shit.
hand, nigga.
I can see this nigga doing a lot more of that shit and actually hitting Wilder a lot more and sitting down on them shits, man. Because
Well, that's what he would
Wilder,
have to
like you
do the way
said,
he's
Wilder
standing
don't
now.
throw enough, man.
He was
He
losing
don't
the
throw
fucking
enough.
fight against Ortiz again.
Yep.
Nigga was
I didn't
getting
even
up
watch that
every
fight. I
round.
didn't care about that fight. I just watched the last round, seen the
I
KO.
watched the fucking. I was locked up, nigga. I watched it when I came home. I was like, this nigga's losing the fight again, Ortiz.
And you didn't you pick him to win?
Who, Ortiz? I
Was
said,
that you
yeah.
that picked?
I said he gonna fuck around and shock his ass. AJ done took a L. Shit, he gonna fuck around and lose right along with him.
Oh yeah, you thought he was, yeah.
Until that
Shit.
nigga
It might be in this
put
Fury
Thor's
fight.
hammer down on his ass.
It might
That
be in
nigga
this
knocked
Fury
the
fight, man.
nigga knocked the sweat off and dried his face at the same time when you hit him with that right hand. Fwap!
Yeah. I mean, and, I gotta say this, man, because Wilder got a lot of, fans, man, fanboys and whatnot. And they keep trying to keep dwelling on this. Oh, Wilder knocked him out. Look at the time, whoop de whoop. Look, man, Wilder got dominated the whole fight. He was lucky enough to get 2 knockdowns. But when it's all said and done, y'all got to move past that shit. We know that who the superior boxer is. Okay. We know that this motherfucker went 12 rounds with Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder was supposed to get this guy up out of there. Fury was not even supposed to last 5 rounds with Deontay Wilder, but yet he schooled him. He schooled him. So in the rematch, man, like that's what we need to be focused on. Who has the advantages going into this fight?
Especially with the type of Fury you were getting. You was getting him coming off of some bullshit fights, the layoff, and you were
Yep.
supposed to walk through him. At least that's what people perceived it to be. Like, oh shit, this nigga's off that coke binge. He ain't really fighting nobody. He fights Wilder, and he shocked everybody. Made
Yep.
it look easy. Got caught, but that shit was a scare for his ass.
BJ says Sugar Ray Leonard waited for Hagler to slow down before fighting him. Is that what he did? I don't know.
He wasn't stupid. Sugar Ray he wasn't gonna just jump right in there with that nigga like, and he was in retirement too. Like, yep, you want me to fight Hagler?
That's
Nope, I'm
crazy,
retiring.
man.
I'm gonna sit down for a little bit.
So do you think that, like, probably right there, like that's another example. Like if Sugar Ray and Hagler probably would have fought when it was red hot, it probably would have been way bigger, way bigger. But they,
That fight would have went.
marinate
That fight
shit.
would have went. That shit probably would have went different too.
And
That
hold
outcome
up.
would have been that.
when that happened, did anybody lose in between that?
No, Hagler was on a fucking tear.
So did Sugar Ray lose before he fought Hagler? Like, but you know when they was trying to make that fight and he marinated or whatever.
I thought it was a problem with his eye at that point.
Oh, he on that Keith shit, huh?
Well,
You
ain't he like half blind in one of his eyes right
know,
now?
I don't know, dog.
You can't do shit if you can't see the punches coming on one side of the fucking face. I know he had an eye problem.
I just want to know when did the eye problem come? When Hagler called him out?
Well, he was ducking. He ducked a few people. Shit, he ducked what's his face too, nigga, the Hulk.
Who?
Pryor.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot
He
of
ain't never he never gave Pryor that fucking fight, and
yeah.
Pryor wanted that shit.
He went that yeah. He was like, I could get out the projects. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he went,
That nigga saying that nigga that infamous white bottle. This nigga, you punch this nigga want to come at you even harder and shit. That nigga Sugar Ray was like, I don't need them problems.
Sugar Ray was a beast though. So I wouldn't want to just get hit flush by Sugar Ray. Not that many times. He getting them motherfucking flurries and shit. I'd be like, man,
And you
nigga
stand on
standing.
them shits too. They ain't no cute flurries, nigga. Them flurries snap your head back.
Floyd Senior know all about that shit. Shit. Tell you all about that shit.
That
Boy,
was a good fight though.
he had to teach his son, like, listen, these dudes be out here with these flurries, so you gotta make sure this shoulder roll shit, that Philly shell's on point. Cause
Hmm.
boys, you have to watch my fight against Sugar Ray. Don't do that.
He learned how to roll right after that shit. Like, damn.
Right.
Nigga looking at his shoulder like, why you ain't catching these punches, nigga? Come on.
Mm-hmm. It was at one point in the fight. I think he thought he was catching it with his shoulder, but he was like, "Oh shit, no, that's my face." That nigga just kept hitting
Hmm.
him like 1, 2, 3, 4, catching them shit, man.
Knocking sweat off that ashy ass afro. Hmm.
Yeah, man.
That shit look
Sweat.
dry, but it had sweat in that motherfucker.
Shit looked like a huge microphone and shit.
Hmm. About to spit 16. Said, bend down, nigga. I got some bars.
Samuel said Hagler got robbed. Yeah,
I could see
man.
that. I could see that. But all Sugar Ray did was steal the last 60 seconds of the round. He ran
Yeah,
around the fucking ring. It wasn't like he went toe to toe and beat him.
right.
But it was smart. He knew that you don't want to stand there with fucking Hagler. You stupid.
Right.
Hagler hitting everything, nigga. Ribs, hips, shoulder, arms. He gonna beat on
Mm-hmm.
you.
Right. You don't want to be in no physical fight with Hagler. You better
Yeah,
make it
fuck
real
that shit.
technical.
Mm-hmm. And
Wrap the
that man
nigga
don't
up,
slow
make him
down.
frustrated.
That motherfucker walking you down for 12. No shit for 15.
Yep. I
Well,
want to that
you
nigga.
don't want that fucking
Well,
abuse.
faint 1, 2 that nigga can grab you. Like ref
Mm-hmm.
gonna be. I was like ref, you go earn your money today.
You goddamn right. You gonna be a point taker motherfucker or warning today. As soon as
Shit,
he
that
come in, I'm
motherfucker.
clenching.
It be like ref, that shirt dry right now, but at the end of this shit, your shirt gonna be
Mm-hmm.
drenched, bro.
You gonna feel like you was in a fight with us because you gonna be trying to you gonna be
Mm-hmm.
fighting to break us apart.
Right.
I'm gonna
True
get me
Bomb
some
said his
shit.
first book report was the marvelous Marvin Hagler story. Oh, okay. Damn, this nigga was doing book reports on this shit on boxing.
Did I ever write about a fighter? Not for school.
I don't think I ever have, bro.
Yeah, not for school.
No. If I would have, it would have been like Ali or something, but I don't. I don't think so.
Yeah, somebody who did some shit. I wouldn't have just wrote about Tiger.
Man. Hey,
Damn,
but I think
13. Damn, Jake, how old are you?
you said Jake.
Unless it was yeah, unless it was just you chose to write the topic of what the school made you do that shit.
Oh, you said third grade.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said
Yep.
shit. How old are you? Unless it was something you chose to write on Hagler. I know the school ain't make you write about Hagler, unless you unless you lived in that motherfucking state or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. Then you got to pick. He picked it.
The Jets Bird story was the second. Okay. Man, I just think that Deontay though, he coming in with that same aura, that same, that same vibe that he got. Um, of course, he hold that green belt like that shit is he already undisputed or something. You know.
Plus, he said he was nervous in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? First pay per
Who?
view, he was a
Oh,
little nervous
Deontay.
under the lights.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh, let's see.
Yeah, it was.
We'll
He
see.
was
We'll see
probably.
this go around.
I think he sweated too much because he had that diamond encrusted face mask or whatever he had on. That shit looked like it
Yeah,
was
nigga
hot.
be coming to the ring looking like a fucking enemy on Power Rangers and shit.
He'd be sweating under there. He'd be dehydrated damn by the time he get to the ring. Take that
Yeah.
head shit off. He'd be like, God damn, I was died underneath that shit.
Yeah, man, you better keep it simple like Tyson, nigga. Shorts, no socks.
right.
Fuck that
A
big
beach
ass
towel
costume.
and
Yeah, fuck that.
a cut open beach towel, nigga.
Yeah, that whole big ass King of Wakanda shit, nigga. That shit look heavy as a motherfucker. And you sitting backstage cooking in that shit.
Goddamn predator outfit. Like, nigga, come on,
Yeah,
dog.
you just finished fucking warming up, sparring. You're already sweaty, and then you gotta throw that shit on.
Like, is this Halloween or a boxing match, nigga? Damn.
Yeah, niggas gotta peel that shit off you when you're in the ring. That shit don't just come off with ease.
Yeah, man. Goddamn. The whole introduction, he just taking off the equipment. 41-0, 40K, 39 KOs, Deontay, and they barely taking off the goddamn shoulder pads and shit.
They get into the mask and shit. They come into the ring looking like a road warrior and shit from WWF back in the day and shit.
All right. Like, goddamn, man. This nigga got the
Looking like
longest goddamn disrobing costume ever.
they get that nigga the long intro. Hailing from Tuscaloosa, TUSC. Giving him time to take the shit off.
Right. Yeah, man.
Went to school at Wayne Elementary. You got the robe off? All right. Let's get to his record. 41-0. There's
hold on. I forgot to take out his earrings. 39 knockouts. They gotta hold this shit out
long. To the ring too? Shit. Take the goddamn chain off your neck.
He almost put Dominic Brazil in a casket.
Yeah, talk about his fucking Olympic accolades.
Hunter. Oh, come on. You got the mask off yet? Wow.
Yeah, exactly. A bronze medalist. Come on, man. It's a knot. Right. Take that shit off.
His nickname came from winning bronze. Still trying to get his shit off.
Yeah, but if he coming there on some fucking stupid shit, he gonna get his motherfucking. I don't see him going toe to toe. I see him doing what he did in the first fight, but not getting careless.
I think Tyson,
he gonna jab, angles, movement, frustrate the shit out of him. The minute he get cute, Wilder's on his ass.
How many predictions have Tyson Fury hit on? Because I think the last two predictions he hit, he said, I'm gonna get you out of there in like this amount of rounds, and he'll do it. But I don't know.
Look who the fuck he fought though, man.
Right. But like, he's a Gypsy King, so maybe he know how to predict it and make it happen. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you who the fuck Schwartz was. And obviously, he knew who he was. I'm gonna stop him. Like shit, I don't even know who the fuck he is.
I thought it was something you put on your waist.
I thought the nigga made watches.
Oh, shorts. Okay.
Wherever he was, he was undefeated. Nigga came out of
whoever he was a victim of a prediction. He got his ass stopped in that same round.
And then the fight he just had, did that scar heal?
I think so. Hopefully. Your time is now, my friend.
February is right around the corner, motherfucker.
You know, people talking about that scar tissue, like, that was a bad cut.
Exactly. Yeah, that fight right around the corner. So I don't know if it's
Did you ever see the screenshot of the dude Schwartz was he was literally putting digging his glove into the cut to tear it open and make it worse so that the fight could be stopped.
Hey, if you get away with that shit.
He was getting away with it too, yeah. They really should have stopped that fight. But
is that illegal? I don't think it's illegal if you're doing that shit.
What?
Was he doing it like was he doing it blatantly? Like or was he just like rubbing his fucking gloves on it?
Nigga, blatantly. Nigga, that's why I said, have you seen the screenshot? You can see this nigga face looking mad as fuck, and he digging into the motherfucking cut.
Fuck this fight. I'm about to. You lucky I got on gloves, nigga, so I could really dig in this bitch.
Fuck this cut,
Nah,
motherfucker.
I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, bro, that shit was hilarious.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Personal foul, Tom Schwartz, digging into the cut. 2 points, 2 points.
You don't even warn some shit like that. You just, you know what, nigga? We're gonna stop this shit.
What's up, D? Got D in the chat. What's up, D?
Niggas in the balls. What up, D? Jump on, nigga.
Man, niggas have done all kind of dirty shit in boxing, bro. Not just outside of boxing, like to build up to the fight, but like actually in the fight, do some dirty fucking shit. Niggas be doing some dirty shit, dog. Niggas ain't got ears bit, ain't got their nuts welled off on uppercutted.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers ain't got. I remember this nigga. Who was it?
I seen the nigga throw a kick. Like he was that fucking mad. The nigga threw a kick.
Floyd got his palm bit. Madonna. Right. Of course, you got certain niggas that's expert headbutters. These motherfuckers, I'll call them upper butts because these niggas be uppercutting with their head, nigga,
man.
with precision.
It was a few of them.
Holyfield was he threw the perfect upper butts, nigga. He learned that shit clean on Tyson.
That's why Tyson bit his ass.
Hell yeah, niggas they watching that shit. Nigga, that nigga Holyfield was doing precision upper butts on that boy.
Those splits over Mike Tyson's eyes came from headbutts, nigga. Them cuts came. It wasn't from punches. Them shits came from headbutts. That nigga Tyson was frustrated like a motherfucker.
Right, head hook. That was his nigga. His favorite two punch combination was head hook, nigga. Fucking hit you with a headbutt and hit you with a right hook.
So as he headbutt your ass, you drop that head, he popped that shit with an uppercut. Bing!
They need to add that move in Street Fighter. Head uppercut. What's up, D?
What's up, fellas? What's good with you, Black? My nigga Black. Charles D in the building.
What up, D?
Shit, man. Same old, same old. I seen the UGC on. You know I had to come jump on.
You see how you see this Wilder shit playing out.
Oh, man, you already know Fury.
Fury fan.
Fury, my dude.
I'm giving him the floor. See what his take is.
Yeah.
Well, Fury. Look, the boxer always wins. Not always, but the boxer's favorite
usually
fight. Usually
in the rematch. Usually.
Right, and not only that, man. I don't care what nobody say. Fury fought two bums, and I don't even like to call fighters bums. But he came off the fight, off the couch, and fought two bums, and took Wilder 12 rounds. Man, he's gonna beat Wilder. He's gonna beat Wilder this next fight. He's taking that belt up off him.
Yeah, man. I think. Hey, listen, but D, do you think? I know you're saying that he gonna take that belt up off of him, but do you think that in this actual fight, Tyson Fury might take that belt off of him by stopping Deontay Wilder, or you think it's gonna go the distance?
Nah, man. And I'm glad you asked me that, Black. But because I put a video up about that. Jamal, right? There you go. D. Jefferson, Spence fan.
Oh, nah, Jamal, you want time out, nigga. You just kicked
right. He in probation.
He mad because he in purgatory. You can't come up here. So you
gotta talk shit. You gotta be a chat warrior today. Chat warrior promotion, this nigga.
Type your ass off, nigga.
Chat warrior today, buddy.
But thumb wrestling promotions, yeah.
I think that I said this in my video. I believe this is mental, girl. This is mental games, bro. Because listen, these fighters, you know that they approach fights in the way that they think that fighter's coming in the ring. Mikey Garcia and Robert and them made the same mistake. And Errol Spence and Derrick James switched it all up on them. They didn't even come into the fight with the plan they thought they was coming with. And I think that Fury is pushing this, I'm going to knock you out, I'm going to knock you out, I'm going to knock you out, for Wilder to prepare for that. And to prepare for that. Then he moves over to the Stewart camp, and you got those guys over there confirming the fact he's going to knock Wilder out. That makes them plan for a certain fight. Now, when Fury comes in and
that's a good point.
Different, Wilder ain't been known to make no fucking adjustments. He ain't gonna be able to adjust to what he didn't know was coming, and he could barely adjust to Fury in the first place. So I think there's a mental warfare going on there, and I don't think at any level they plan on Fury knocking him out. If he can get the knockout, he will. But when you have these guys that's going in the ring to try to prevent certain things, what happened is round after round after round is gone. And if Wilder get too far behind the cards, then he becomes desperate again.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
That knockout, fair, bro.
That brings me to my next question for you, D.
That's gonna happen.
Do you think that Tyson Fury believes when he says that he won't get a decision?
I think he might believe that, but I don't believe it. And
that's why I asked you about the KO, because he already saying stuff like, I'm not going to get a decision in America, whoop-de-whoop, and we can't leave it up to the judges. So you saying you think he's doing it as a mind game, but
right.
I'm looking at the sense like if he feel like he's not going to get a decision, you think he's just going to outbox him and just leave it up to them again when he can actually maybe step on the gas a little more and put, sit on his punches? Because he was hitting that nigga clean a lot. He just wasn't really sitting down.
Well, Fury gets that decision if he doesn't get fucking knocked down twice.
Right.
You think they're gonna give him the decision though? That's what I'm asking, Charles.
Yeah, if he doesn't get knocked down, you gotta give it to him. If he puts on that clinic and then some in this fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
I don't know. I'm only asking that D because
plus the judge, and then the judges got that shit in the back of their mind, like shit, we may have got it wrong the first fight. You know what I'm saying? There's a few different things that play into that fucking fight this time around.
I would rather. Go ahead, D. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's some variables. It's some serious variables here because, like what Charles just said, the judge is like, well, maybe we got that wrong. But the other variable with this is Bob Arum didn't have his hands in on that first fight. It was all a Heyman thing. Well, now that Bob Arum got his hands in on that fight, he got just as much power as Heyman. Motherfucker, I'm gonna have at least one or two of them judges in my pocket. So you're not just gonna rob this fight away. And I think that Fury and them, if they can get the knockdown, I believe he might be going for a knockdown. He knows he's going to outbox Wilder. So if he gets the knockdown with outboxing him, no fucking way he loses.
I mean, I'm only asking because I just been seeing some funny shit on the PBC side when they have these fights, ConcuBox decisions. Like, I'm glad Jamel Charlo knocked out Tony Harrison because you can't dispute that. But we seen in the cards, I think they were saying that they was like going to give it to Jamel on the card. I'm like, huh?
He was losing.
He was losing the fight. So I'm like, I would rather Deontay Wilder knock out Fury than they go the distance. And we clearly know Fury outboxed Deontay and they just give Deontay the decision. I'm just like, bro, like, come on.
Yeah, I feel you there. But
I'll be disgusted.
I don't think that, just like what Charles said too, like everybody was verbal about it, boxers and everything. Man, they robbed Fury. I don't think they can pull that shit off again. And then with Bob Arum being involved too, Top Rank got its own power too. And this is a cross-promotion thing. This ain't no fucking all PBC thing. You know what I mean? It's a cross-promotion thing. So, I don't think he's going to get robbed on the cards. I think they may be worried about that. And that's what the whole power, because they want to get a knockdown on them at least. You know what I mean?
And I wasn't mad at the score for the first fight because you had those rounds where they were swing rounds. You give when it wasn't no punches being landed, like niggas was giving Fury rounds just for Wilder missing punches.
So last question to you, D, as far as Tyson Fury. If he actually goes into the fight with the intent to knock out Deontay Wilder, do you think he can do it?
No.
Or do you think with him trying to knock out Deontay Wilder, he'll get knocked out?
Yep. And I think, and I'm right, like we on the same page. I don't think that he will knock him out because regardless of what anybody say, Fury, I don't care who he goes to, he ain't hitting harder than Ortiz. And Ortiz laid some good shots on Wilder. And Wilder is resilient, man. He can get wobbled, but he's resilient. And I just don't feel like Fury will be able to knock him out. And if he truly does go in there for a knockout, he increased his risk of catching that right hand probably like 20-30% more increased, you know what I mean, of getting into a dog fight with Wilder. I don't think that's a smart move. He could potentially get stopped himself.
I don't know, man. Like, I just think Tyson Fury can knock out Deontay. I think he can. I think that if he sets up his shot, man, and land, and I agree with you. I think Deontay Wilder definitely, man, he has a tested chin. It's gonna take probably a lot to really get him out of there, unless he really catch him clean. I mean, Fury told him like, I'm gonna clip you, I'm gonna hit you on the point of the chin, and
Well, I
your
think
legs is gonna be
Ortiz hits
dancing.
harder than Fury, and he caught him clean. I mean, he almost had Wilder out of there, but
I mean, he hit
it's heavyweight division, man.
Deontay.
Those some big boys hitting you.
Yeah.
And then we looking at, I mean, I look at you know, we got a guy who can box better. Like, he's miles ahead of Deontay with boxing ability. He's bigger than Deontay Wilder. You know, he's taller, he's way more quicker and elusive. And I'm like, if Fury fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, put his shit together, put together the right game plan, I think he really can knock out Deontay. Now, I don't know if it will happen, but I think that it can go either way. That's why I said I don't think this fight going to distance. I don't think it's going to distance because I think Tyson Fury is really going to fight this dude. He gonna fight
everyone
this dude.
knows that Fury got the boxing ability.
Hey, Black.
Huh?
Black, I'll tell you this. It's January 16th. The fight is February 22nd. If Fury pick up that phone and call Victor Conte, I might be saying something different. Tell you that.
Oh shit!
We're gonna get a couple up in him.
Nigga got crunk trainers and some snack.
If he go snack mode, then you might have to come back and
Wilder might be in trouble. He go snack mode, dog.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta see, man. I think that
he got a crunk trainer. And now you want him on snack.
Like, I know y'all said that Ortiz. I know y'all said Ortiz hits harder than
Fury.
Ortiz hits harder than Fury.
Right.
But Fury is a boxer, so
yeah,
he don't really be looking at it. Just, you know what I'm saying, sit down on his punches. And a lot of times there's some boxers, they may not have a whole hell of a lot of KOs, but they got crack. Like, they got respectable enough power. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Because that's what I said about how Fury changes up his punches. Because when he hurt him in the 12th, Wilder wasn't expecting to get hit by that shit. He walked into that. But that's because he switched the speed up on his punches like Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd will hit you with pity pat, and then sit on one. Bam.
Yeah.
Make you think about it for a second.
But Black's right, though. He right, though. When you think about Fury, you know, I might actually change my idea on that, Black, because of what you said. But when you think about Fury and accumulated punishment, he right, bro, because Fury can punish Wilder and then eventually get him out of there, where Ortiz was just kind of boxing with him and he caught him. You know what I mean? But accumulated punches and catching him, you're right, Black. Maybe he could get him out of there.
I just believe he can. I truly believe he can. I think that, you know, like I've seen just throughout history, the better boxer is more confident in the rematch, can make adjustments. They usually pick up where they left off. And he was already miles ahead of Deontay. He just made mistakes in the fight, showboating. Like, I don't think he's going to go in there playing this time. Like,
nope.
He was doing too many mind games and playing around in the first fight to where he could have really just put his punches together and worked him more instead of just clowning around, you know. And he's smart, though. That nigga knew how to take Deontay Wilder fans completely out of the fight. Like, Deontay fans don't have no chance in the fight. It's either Fury make a mistake and then you gonna cheer some shit, but he usually controlling everything that's going on in there. The crowd, his opponent, and I mean, I just think that he gonna go in there with a different mind state, and I think he is gonna try to knock out Deontay. So he gonna have that on his mind. Deontay got to be prepared for that pressure, but I think he gonna be smart about it, calculated. But I think Tyson Fury is not trying to go the distance. He's trying to get him out of there.
Well, my thing is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. The only thing he needs to fix is that showboating shit.
He didn't get the victory, though, Charles. That nigga actually won the fight and didn't even get the W.
Yeah, but them knockdowns, and then I told you, from my opinion, there was those fucking swing rounds. You got them swing rounds where it wasn't really much going on, and the real champion in that fight is Wilder. So usually those bullshit rounds go to, they obviously gave him them rounds. You know what I'm saying? Those little swing rounds where you sitting there like, oh, good defense. Oh, he's missing. Toss-up round. Toss-up usually goes to the champion.
Yeah.
So if Fury could fix that shit with no showboating. He walks out of there easy. And just like D said, Aaron got his hand in this shit too now. So there ain't gonna be none of that fuckery with the scorecards.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
That's the first thing they gonna fucking get straight. These judges, we not having that.
Who the one that had a federal court judgment against him? Motherfucker got found guilty in court for paying off a judge. Aaron ain't having that goddamn judging foolery. He got his hands in on that shit, dog.
Yeah, it's 50-50 cross promote. These niggas is not the last thing you're gonna worry about is the judges. I don't see the judges fucking this one up. They gonna fuck around, have some vets on that panel judging that shit.
All right,
man.
Bob Aaron got them judges' daughters in the basement tied up. Say, all right now, make sure they're right.
Get it right this time, motherfuckers.
You're right.
Martin in the chat said Sugar Hill is probably making Fury sit down more on his punches, and to say he's a pillow puncher is not accurate. Wilder's face tells a different story. Did Wilder? I don't remember what his face looked like, but
his face wasn't that bad. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, hold up. No, his face was bad. Y'all go look at that damn post.
Yeah, I got to go back and look.
Look at that post. That motherfucker lip looked like a goddamn Frank. His eye was.
Goddamn, sausage link mouth ass.
Yeah, but it's the heavy. Those are some big boys in the ring, nigga. 6'7", 6'9", 2 and some change, slugging. You ain't walking out of there with some clean shit.
Hey, Charles. Hey, it was a good win for Floyd Mayweather in the rematch against Maidana, but did y'all see the nigga lip though?
Yeah.
That shit was niggas.
Shit,
nigga,
he fought Maidana. He was not walking out of that ring looking pretty, and you knew he would get. And you knew he would get hit because every time he get hands put on him, Floyd be looking up at that fucking scoreboard to see his face, and he like, shit. Damn, I can't. I gotta walk in the club with this shit.
Hey, what is this nigga Jamal right? Look, I got it. This nigga.
This motherfucker.
To debate me and Black. We using the Jordan rules on him.
Yeah, that's why I ignored him.
Jordan was a winner. You done got bodied in every debate.
Nigga, you get kicked around, nigga. That's
Never
why I was like, and I don't even gotta debate you because you'll body yourself. You gonna say some dumb shit that cancels your whole argument now. It makes no sense for me to waste my goddamn breath with you.
The Jordan rules, man. You done
like Black set your ass up perfectly, and you didn't even see where he was going with it. I tried to stop your ass from getting your fucking teeth kicked in. I was being a gentleman about the shit. And he's still, and what about Crawford? Right and what about Porter? And Kenny Porter said this. I was like, yep, you about to body yourself. You might as well break out the shovel, dump your ass in that casket, and keep your ass there. So why would I have to debate you? You gonna kill yourself, nigga.
This dude.
Right.
The Jordan.
He be acting like them dudes that have come off like 3 losses and they want to talk about, demand a mandatory. Like, nigga, what the fuck? You just lost 3 times in a row. You don't get no title shot.
Back up, motherfucker.
You don't get a title shot.
You go back in the gym and you work at it, baby. That's what you do.
All right. Jordan was unstoppable, Jamal. You're completely stoppable. So you don't need no rules.
Yeah, Jordan rule, nigga. You ain't scoring no buckets, nigga. You get no points.
Matter of fact, they need to make you into a stop sign, nigga. So all you do is get stopped. Was that nigga Jamal face with the stop sign?
One of the fucking band signs on it, that red shit with the line through it.
Iron Kong, what's happening?
Yo, blessed, what going on?
What's going on, my Corbin brother?
Iron Kong,
Charles
what up, man?
D.
What's going on?
President D, what up?
What's up, Brendan?
Hey,
how's it going down where you at, man? Everything good?
Iron Kong,
yo,
that avatar looked like the Bronze Bomber mask, man. That new shit he gonna be coming out with against in the rematch.
Man. Yo, his mask become like more and more elaborate. Like before, it was just like a half face mask. Now it's an entire whole
helmet.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, goddamn.
We have a motorcycle helmet on the next one.
What's the discussion today?
Hey, y'all know those outfits and masks and shit they be wearing be in the upward of like 15,000, 30,000 and shit.
That's how much that shit costs?
Yeah, bro. Because they be putting like
that
real
shit.
rhinestones and all of that shit. I was report on that shit. They pay
QB Zirconia Promotions. Man.
15 double-digit thousands for those fucking outfits, bro.
Man,
Right.
listen, I'm straight shorts and fucking boots. I ain't paying
You know what I
30
mean?
grand for that fucking
That
weird
nigga
shit.
Tyson was saving his money. Like fuck
You
that.
damn right. Me,
I'm not
I
even
saved
paying
my
for
shit too.
He said I'm not even paying for
$30,000. Nigga,
socks.
you
Y'all got
crazy?
me. Hey, but Iron Kong, no, actually we was talking about we was talking about the homie, he wants smoke with Carissa Shields, you know, the one that
homie.
beat Franchon Cruz, the one that beat shout out to Unbiased, you know, Unbiased said, you know, calls it the
his
homie.
response was priceless. He said the homie.
No, okay. Wow, okay.
Alejandra Jimenez.
Sergio Mora. Okay,
Yeah, there you go. So,
I got you.
what do you think about that matchup, man? Sergio Mora versus Carissa Shields. Should Carissa Shields take the fight? What?
Sergio got weak. I don't know. You know, he might wait bully Clarissa. Look, man, this person, whatever it has it been proven that this individual is in fact a woman, because they look like a man. I don't know what the
No, look. Like I said this before earlier in the live, CMD Boxing Reports, he was able to pull up something that it was a baby. She had the baby picture, was born a woman, but also had some information showing that this Alejandra started taking whatever that they take to convert transition. Yeah, so exactly.
Listen,
so therefore, that is partially a man, but just through surgeries and shit.
This is a very dangerous situation, because there was I say it's a man who was fighting female MMA and seriously injured a female fighter, right? Yeah. This actually happened. This is not a joke. These people who are doing these transitions or whatever, you know, this should not be allowed. This really should not be allowed. They just banned a woman from running track who was naturally producing testosterone from South Africa.
Oh, wow.
They banned her from running because she was beating up all the white women, and she wasn't taking no shit for it. This was natural stuff she was producing out of her own body. This person, this individual, if you're telling me is taking shit artificially, then that's a man, right? And you're in a combat sport. You're in a combat sport where you're putting hands on actual birth women who are not taking nothing. No, that's a crime.
That's a crime, dude.
That's a domestic.
I said the same thing, Iron Kong, when they had that that dude that identifies as a chick and went into MMA. Now I know he got his nose broke fucking with one of them chicks, but I said, what happens if he hurts one of them women?
Yep.
Well,
that shit goes out the window.
That individual actually did injure a woman.
Yep.
Is that the same person?
Now, this brings me to my next thing, though, Iron Cone. Now, you got to look at who's allowing this shit, right? So the one that's pushing for this fight, like I seen fat ass buffet eating Mauricio Suleiman holding the homie's hand up after this, you know, just basically, you could tell he wants to push for this particular dude to become the face of women's boxing. You know, that's why they're going after Carissa Shields and so on and so forth. You know, Hispanic, you know, their favoritism and shit that they have. Like, what's your thoughts? Because WBC, man, it's just like anything fucking goes.
That's why I keep telling y'all, man, I rate the IBO more than the WBC, because these people, as you said, anything, it just goes based on what size of pastrami sandwich Mauricio had this morning, and if he's on like a food high or something, how are you gonna have this person, this individual, because I'm wary of calling her a woman or it a woman. How are you gonna have this person fighting people like Clarissa Shields, who has, been competing in women's sports all her life? This is not a game.
Right.
Mauricio just does whatever he feels like doing at the moment.
Yeah.
And but is this individual going to be more marketable than Clarissa Shields? No. So you're going to put this person to manhandle, and I do say manhandle Clarissa Shields.
This era, though.
Clarissa Shields is the most marketable person that they have, and he's trying to put Sergio here to do a domestic on this chick. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. I mean, I looked at that shit. I had to stop watching the Franchon Cruz versus Sergio fight because I'm like, they got this dude in here whooping on this woman, Franchon Cruz. Like, we know she nappy headed, but we know that's a female. Like, for real female. Then you got this swole ass Sergio over here,
right?
Just walking forward and just, you know, with the tank top on and just swinging away,
knocking,
you know, full of testosterone or whatever else he took and shit.
Knocking the bitch's lace front off.
You know what I'm saying?
And we supposed to be okay with this shit. This is supposed to be all right.
Supposed to be all right.
He damn sure did knock her ass out of her wig, didn't he? Knocked her right out.
Took her Ralph Cramden hat, ponytail shit, knocked that clean off.
Some chick told me I shouldn't laugh at that because, you know, people laugh. I said, look, man, Franchon, she looked ridiculous in that fucking thing. You're going into a fight. Like,
they won't let it go, man. They gonna keep
down here when people fight and they have hats on, they take their hats off before they fight because they don't want their hat get messed up. So they take the hat off, hold my hat. Franchon should have let somebody hold her hat, okay? And I have a right to laugh at this woman all I want because she looked ridiculous in that shit, Reggie.
And how you in the middle of a fight worried about a fucking wig anyway? She goes
exactly.
They even stopped, like, gave a timeout in the fight for a wig. Man, pull that out.
Yo, Virgil slapped that shit off her head.
The ref actually called a timeout and let them adjust her wig. I was gone with that. I was like, are you kidding me?
Shit.
Like, but when people fight, you're trying to, if you have long hair, like really long hair, you try to put your hair,
you know what, man? Y'all some
in
savages,
braids
man.
or something.
Y'all some savages, man. Y'all basically, like, since she had that bullshit ass cap on her head, Sergio deserved to whoop on her.
No, that's not the point. Man. It's just the point that she knocked that shit off. Hey, yo, she knocked that shit off. Ain't that shit sewn in? That shit was held by Velcro because she knocked that shit right off.
Shit, Velcro. All right, man. Y'all gotta stop it, man. We can't. Hey, man, she got too much damage on that last live.
Listen, man. This is the second time I've seen a black woman, one of my sisters, do something ridiculous with a wig. The first time was when I saw this Nigerian sprinter, where she also does long jump. And she was doing a long jump. And when she went to run down the goddamn strip, the wig flew off. I was like, yo. And I can't laugh at that.
Oh, man. Hey, man. Some people don't know.
Anyway, before I get off, man, let me ask y'all opinion, man. Y'all opinion on Charles D. Boy saying, you know, he not listening to no 50-50 talk from Anthony Joshua. Charles D., I need you to defend that, sir.
Oh, Charles D.
About what?
Defend, sir. Deontay don't want. Wait, he said he don't want 50-50?
He said he ignoring that talk. He said he don't believe him and they don't want to fight him.
Oh, no. You misheard me. I said that we was talking about the Fury while the fight is 50-50.
No, I didn't hear you at all. I just came on here. I didn't hear you at all. So I need you to
actually ask you your opinion on that. Deontay is not with that 50-50. He ain't with it.
He's not with the 50-50?
He said he ignoring that talk, and Shelly Finkel said after they beat Fury, they may send Anthony Joshua a contract. Why is it that before Anthony Joshua fought Andy Ruiz? Why is that before?
Well, what contract is he sending if it ain't 50-50? What he thinks he's
I don't know.
Side? He's 60-40 on his side now?
Well, let's not forget. Before the first fight, he said after he beats Tyson Fury, it's gonna be 60-40 his way. He said after the first fight. So Shelly Finkel said they may send AJ a contract after he beats Fury this time. So Charles D, you know, I know this your man and all that, but you're gonna have to explain that for me, please.
Listen, I don't defend the sucker shit, man.
Never have, never will.
I can't. Like, what the fuck are you gonna say? First off,
60-40 his way. What? Are you saying no?
Who the fuck is taking Wilder saying he's the 60-40?
Remember after the first fight, this is before AJ took a loss. AJ took a loss now.
Oh boy. Does anybody think that AJ should take 40. And
hell no.
Yes.
Even though he lost and he got his belt back.
Hey, Jake, what you say, Jake?
Absolutely. Take it, man. He's going for undisputed. Who gives a shit whether it's 30, 40, 50? It doesn't matter. If he's going for strap season, man, go get the straps. Who gives a shit? Once he has all the straps.
So you want AJ to take the money?
So AJ should take 40, you saying?
He got 3 of the belts.
I don't give a shit if he's got 50 belts. There's one sitting out there that he needs to get, and if he's got to go 40 to get it, man. Ride with your skill set. Don't worry about the money.
Wow. Okay.
Y'all all know I don't give a fuck about the money. Fuck that. My whole thing was get the fight.
So at this point,
after you get those straps, it's a wrap. But I mean, goddamn.
Let's say we going with what Jake is saying, right? At this point, we know that AJ has made a crap load of money in his last fight. You know, I mean, farly surpassed anything that Deontay's ever thought of. You know, he's seen hell amount of zeros. So should he just be like, look, it ain't about the money, it's about legacy. I'll take whatever.
No,
the 40. You know, y'all don't think so?
No, that's disrespectful. But fuck it, if we get the fight, if he's gonna take it.
Yeah, but you guys are missing the long game.
Well, that's the same thing when.
Let's say there's $100 million on the table, right? Just for round numbers. There's $100 million on the table. He gives up 10 million, takes 40 of it. Homeboy gets 60. Okay, he took a $10 million loss. He collects that belt. Guess what? He'll make that $10 million up 50 times over when he's got all the belts. That's a fucking investment. Get the fucking strap. Don't worry about the money.
Okay, wait. But if you have that outlook on it, what happened when they made that same motherfucking flat fee offer to Wilder and he ain't take it? That was for undisputed. It didn't matter about the bread then because you're gonna make more. You undisputed. So
Wilder clearly ducked it, and AJ can't fucking go down that route. What's more important, money or undisputed? You can't have both. So he's not going to be able to have both right now in that fight. Collect the belt and get paid.
If Chin Smoke says about it, that shit's not gonna happen, man.
Chin Smoke says 60-40 winner gets the 60.
I'm not mad at that. Just like 40-40 winner gets the extra 20.
Yo, I'm with that. But let me give you my idea too, Jake, on the whole 60-40. Now, I talked about this briefly, and to some extent I agree with you, but that was at 50-50. When you talk about AJ taking the 40, now you're moving on the lines of allowing Wilder and his team to exploit AJ. That's pure exploitation, bro. And you can't, like, it's kind of crazy. I know it's, you can't make it all about the money, but you can't open the door up to allow Wilder or any other boxers to start exploiting this man for money. And if he was
or any other fighter at that point,
any fighter,
hold on. Go ahead, Jake. It's kind of hard to hear you, so you can get your volume up a little bit. Go ahead.
I said I absolutely think that let him open the door to that exploitation, because as soon as he goes undisputed, he can slam that goddamn door in PBC's face, and guess what? They're all fucking iced out. Then it's over for them. I'm telling you, AJ needs to just put on his big boy pants and say, send me whatever fucking contract you want. Let's get the fight hooked up and get done with this fucking bum already. I mean,
okay, so saying that he does that, right? Say AJ just like, yeah, just send me whatever. Do y'all think Wilder?
Black, no, I was saying, sorry. Let me just drop off. All right, peace. I'll be back.
Okay. Just say AJ accepts it, right? He just like, hey, just send me whatever. I want undisputed. Do y'all think Deontay Wilder will fucking won't go through with the fight?
I'll bet you $100 right now if you got any takers. If Wilder sends a contract for 60-40 and AJ accepts it, Wilder and them are going to back out of it, dude. They're not sending contracts over there because they want fights. They're sending contracts over because
they don't
fucking ducking.
Because they still ducking. I think so too. That's why I said even if he does accept the lower end of the purse, I think that Deontay Wilder and they're gonna find a way to just get out of the fight, man. I don't think they really want it. Man. I don't think they want it, man.
I'm with you, Black, because it's sort of like, okay, remember when Errol Spence was getting ready to fight Mikey Garcia, right? And we know that he was gonna make 10, 15 million or whatever, right? So Oscar De La Hoya sends Errol Spence an offer to fight Canelo for 15 million. So here's the thing. If you send a fighter and his team an offer that they're going to refuse, that's pretty much like you don't want to fight because you don't take that fucking offer. So you don't really want to fight.
I mean, yeah, a lowball offer like that, when you know somebody is really worth what you offering, it's like you really sending it for them to decline the shit. But I don't know, man.
120 that they made him for, like the offer for 120 for 3 fights or whatever. They knew he wasn't going to accept that. They just put it out there to see if he was, it was a move. Put the 120 out there.
Wait. You saying that the money that they offered Wilder, they knew he wasn't going to accept that?
Hell yeah, they put that 120 out. They put the 120 out there for the 3-fight deal, knowing damn well he wasn't going to accept that. But they put it out there, the ridiculous amount of money, to see if he'd bite on it. He's like, I ain't doing that either. Like, that tells you everything you need to know. Wilder does not want that fucking fight.
Man, listen, if I'm a fighter and you told me 3 fights, 120, I don't give a fuck if AJ was on that. It's a money grab for me. I'd have snapped.
I don't think they really truly thought he would be dumb enough to duck that much money.
Yeah, man. I thought they felt like he was gonna take that guap, bro. You talking
about? I would have took that shit 123, and you picked the 3 opponents. I'm knocking everybody out.
Well, when he didn't take it, it just shows that the nigga is on a leash. He ain't.
That's how you know he's not confident.
Shout out to Rocket Strike. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, I was like,
hey, what's up, everybody? My bad. Should have introduced. Yeah, what's going on, y'all?
I fucked up right there. Yeah, man. Welcome here.
Y'all know y'all the family. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's up?
What kind of mic you got, dog? Cause that bitch be on 1,000, dog. You come in, that motherfucker like a
hey, bro. I'm off my phone, right? I'm off my phone, and I got the earbuds in this shit. So
damn, them shits work good.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I do with my shit.
Fucking volume on 3,000, my nigga.
Right.
Yeah, hey, but look though, I'll be having my volume low, bro. It's just this receiver that's on the earphones and shit. This shit just like right there by your mouth and shit. So that shit picks up on everything. So
that's just
you know what I mean? Yeah, shut the fuck up, Black. Motherfucking wannabe ass, Jamie Foxx ass nigga.
we glad you're back, man. You know what? Matter of fact, the only reason why you're on because Jamal's on probation. He was gonna be up here getting slaughtered, but we allowed you in his absence, nigga.
Damn, for real? That's how you gonna play me, Holmes? You allowed me? Okay.
Hey, Rocky,
I'll fuck with you, though.
Jamal Wright told us we using the Jordan rules on him. Not allowing him to chat the Jordan rules. Bro.
Knowing that nigga Patrick Beverly.
Okay. So I got one question. Which one of y'all is Isaiah? Which one of y'all is Isaiah?
I'm pimping, nigga.
The bigger question is when the fuck did Jamal Wright become Jordan? Because that nigga more like goddamn minute bull. Ain't nobody paying attention to his ass.
Hey, bro, I ain't even worried about that nigga because everything that come out of his mouth is stupid. You know what I mean?
So yo, Rocket, he said he wanted to debate. I was like, nigga, there's no reason to. You gonna shoot yourself in the foot? You gonna kill yourself?
Bro, I already told y'all niggas not to debate like dumb niggas, bro. It's gonna save years off your life. Like, y'all don't be listening to me, man. For real, bro. You gonna fuck around, eat a bowl of ice cream, and then you gonna fucking have a heart attack and die and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Leave them niggas alone, man.
All right, we're gonna stay on you, Rocket Strike. I got a question. Shout out to 12 Kid. What's happening?
What's going on, man? Yo, J Dub called himself Michael Jordan.
Yeah, wow.
Right.
More like
I ain't losing.
We can only use the Jordan rules on Jordan, nigga.
I ain't losing no points on my life arguing with him. He gonna say some shit and kill himself. That shit is nothing.
Yeah, he the Undertaker, laugh man. At him. He just keep coming back.
On our test.
You guys pay those Jordan rules for a nigga like Unbiased. That motherfucker, you better come out with some rules for a nigga like him. Jamal, yeah, fuck that shit you talking about, dog.
Yeah,
need a bazooka for his ass.
Red deals with him. You know what I mean? We don't even have to deal with him like that. When he comes on, Red, get him out of there.
Red do some of the funniest shit. Like me and him will be talking in the hangout, and El Jefe will pop up under some weird name. Red goes there to purposely fuck with this nigga. Just to get just to agitate that nigga. I just start rolling. Every time Red pop up in there, he'll say some shit and El Jefe snap. I'll be like, yo, Red, I know what you're doing, man. You gotta chill.
Hey, Red's a guard dog, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That nigga don't play that shit.
You will never even know, but he watching all of this shit.
Oh God, man, bro, be having me
Hey,
dying.
Baraki.
This nigga snap on him.
Baraki,
what's up,
man,
champ?
we got to get your thoughts first, and then we're gonna go to One Through Kid about these topics, man. The homie Sergio Mora, aka Alejandra Jimenez, is eyeing Claressa Shields, trying to get that matchup. But shout out to CMD Boxing Reports. He pulled up some information proving that Alejandra was born a woman, but has been taking the proper procedure and all of that stuff to transition to a dude.
Oh shit!
So Franchon Cruz was really in there with a half dude, half, you know what I mean? And so, at that rate, should Claressa Shields accept this fight with Sergio with all those factors in place?
I think so.
Wow.
I think so because she'll beat her ass.
I mean,
you know what I mean? She'll beat her ass. Like Sergio, like she
take
comes
some
forward
mental
and
damage, some head trauma from this dude, man. Be crucial.
But we talking about Franchon Cruz though. We talking about Zebra Strike. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about Claressa.
No, she wants to fight Claressa. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. But that's what I'm saying though. Like y'all can't just go off the Franchon Cruz fight. Like Cruz is tough. You know what I mean? Like she throws him. You know what I mean? And she's powerful. And she's like a little butch in there, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Claressa's more skilled, you know what I mean? And she lands better punches. Sometimes she could be a little wild with her punches, but man, she lets them things go, bro. And them motherfuckers be properly placed. Now she lacks the power, but I got her rat-a-tat-tatting Sergio
basically, the question I'm really asking you, are you okay with these transitionals taking over boxing? Becoming champions in other gender weight classes and shit. You know what I mean? Like if you was born a man,
she's still a woman.
But now you fighting in a female thing, but she's transitioning to a dude, so she got certain advantages right now that somebody who might not be doing what she's doing has. You know what I mean? Or don't have.
Man, there's such
a huge. What could she possibly do? Take steroids
for that shit?
Yeah, they take
for someone transitioning. Is that
they're taking testosterone boosters, man?
Right, and that's banned in men's. So it's okay for women to do. It's okay for women to do it, but not for men.
Man, so taking testosterone would turn a woman like into like a man, like strength wise into a man, or just change their titties and their voice.
It changes. It gives. Okay, see, so let's check this out. Let's not get it twisted. Everybody know they got different types of steroids. Same thing with the testosterone boosters. It gives them hair in places that women won't usually grow hair. It reduced the size of like women's parts and like curves. You know how women are curvy. It changes their structure and that. But as far as muscle fibers and shit like that, bro, it's not adding on that type of stuff. Like men.
Okay, cool.
Bullshit.
Yeah, because but I always thought that testosterone, when they take testosterone, like it don't give them no man strength. It just turns their titties into like a man chest, and you know what I mean, have them, you know what I mean? Like I thought it just like changes their body, like part
that extra. You
get a man, and their voice get deeper.
You get that extra adrenaline and juice to put in that extra work.
Well, it's not even so much that. What testosterone boosters do more than anything is increase recovery. Like you can recover like crazy. Like you go to the gym, you do a 5-hour workout, you completely crush yourself in the gym. If you're on roids, you wake up the next day, man, you stretch, you're not even sore.
Why you think they give out that bullshit? You see that shit that Frank Thomas is promoting, that eugenic shit, nigga. That's free testosterone, nigga. What you think that do?
Yeah.
Well, see, there's a huge underlying problem. The reason this.
But you okay with that, Rocket?
I mean, dog, she's not a man. You know what I mean? Like we can sit here and talk about she takes testosterone and all that shit. Okay.
Testosterone.
You know what I mean? But she's not a man, dog. She's not as strong as a man. Yeah, it's not a man in there. It's a woman who's trying to be a man.
So she's not a man, but she can take things to give her advantages. Go ahead.
That's it. If men can't take testosterone in box, how the fuck women can?
Why is it okay for a woman to take it when it's banned?
No. I agree with y'all. I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? Look, that's up to Claressa. If she do fight her, she need to make sure that those drug testing policies is in order. Yeah. You know what I mean? To make sure she's not taking extra shit. But I think she could, as long as she has the right As long as she has the right rules in place, yeah.
Well, the problem that I see is bigger than boxing, man. The problem that's going to be the fact that if Claressa ends up, because I think Claressa will beat her, like straight up. But if she does, it's going to be bad for boxing because if she comes out and says she's transitioned, it's going to basically say, oh, well, women can still beat them. So it gives a shit. Like the worst thing that could happen is for them to let them fight at all. This whole thing is going to come unraveled at the seams because the most dangerous topic in the United States right now is don't go after those LGBTQ people at all whatsoever because
that's what I said in the hangout. That is a whole other can of worms.
Shit.
See, now if it was a dude transitioning into a broad, then I'd be like, hell no.
Nah, but yo,
you know what I mean? Because it's still a dude.
That happened though, because that's what me and Iron Khan was just talking about. There's a dude that transitioned into a fucking woman and fights in MMA. Now I saw the chick. I seen the digger get his ass whooped, but then he said recently that the dude ended up hurting a female. But the dude identifies as a female.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I heard D say it doesn't really help with like certain things. Actually, it doesn't help build muscle in women. Yes, a lot of women do take this to do bodybuilding. It helps muscle mass. It helps strength. This is why it's extremely dangerous for women to take this and fight women. It builds when men take testosterone. It helps with muscle building, muscle recovery, and to retain that muscle, especially when you get older. When women take it, it increases their ability to build muscle mass. So it does help them with strength. It's dangerous.
Well, check it out, bro, because and I know I'm probably not the only one, but I had a family member that was going through this, okay, and actually taking the fucking boosters. Here's the thing. If it again, just like steroids, they have different types, just like PEDs, they have different types. But the testosterone boosters that they are given to these women that are transitioning, it doesn't go for the same testosterone boosters as far as these weightlifters. And what this does is it reduces the amount of estrogen in women. See, estrogen is what makes women women, and testosterone is what makes men men. So the testosterone boosters that these women are taking, it reduces the amount of estrogen that they produce so that their body, their form, their voice, everything else can be more man-like.
But no doubt about it. But if you're decreasing estrogen, then you're increasing testosterone. And testosterone is testosterone. You going if you're working out, I mean, it's going to help you build that muscle.
Going to benefit you. That's why their jawline looks like that.
All I'm saying,
jawline change and everything.
I'm not here to tell you Sergio is taking testosterone. I don't know that. Okay, all I'm saying is be careful with this individual. But if you're taking testosterone and decreasing their estrogen to make them less woman-like, that means you're trying to be more man-like, and men have more muscle mass than women. So all I'm saying, that's it for me. I'm gonna jump back off, let Black get back on. My bad, peace.
She's naturally a woman, though. She's naturally a woman. Like, how far can she go, bro? Men are naturally men.
Nah, man, it's the genetic makeup. Like when they start taking this shit, it changes their genetic makeup, man. It changes their body. And if it changes their body, it changes their strength. It changes their jawline. Nah, man, it's an unfair advantage, man. It's an unfair advantage.
Bro, Rocket Strike, they just banned this. I was just talking about it. This track athlete from competing because she was producing naturally more testosterone, and they banned her from running 800 meters, right? And if this person is taking that artificially, that's worse, because if you could ban somebody from what their body is naturally producing, they're not taking no needles, nothing. They banned her because she was stronger than other women, but she was naturally a woman, but her body just produced more testosterone. That's an imbalance, right? But if you can ban somebody for that, you're telling me you can't look at somebody who's laying hands on another woman. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong. This is very dangerous. If it is the case where this individual is taking shots, she should not be fighting women. I'm sorry. She should be fighting Danny Jacobs. I mean, this is not right. You know?
Nah. She's a woman. She's a broad. Hey, bro. It was a female boxer, dog. This broad was damn near a nigga. This broad she went to a fight and fought a dude, got her ass knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? See, that's what I'm talking about. They can take all the shit that they want. They're not dudes, man.
That's when you're fighting.
They're not dudes.
When you're fighting a woman, you're stronger than a woman. When you're fighting a man, you're always going to be weaker than a natural man. Right. But if you fight a woman, you will be stronger than the woman. Artificially. She's a woman.
I mean, hey, look, that's up to Shields. Shields got to put that in place, man. She got to put that in place. Okay. If Shields don't want to fight her because of the testosterone, then hey, I'm with that. But I'm just saying, I don't think it'll really make a difference because I think Shields will whoop her ass.
Okay, what if it's
you know
not
what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Was it right that she beat up Franchon Cruz?
See, the thing, another thing people got to remember about Franchon Cruz, like, Jimenez came down to 168 from fucking heavyweight. So that had a lot to do too. This is a naturally bigger, stronger woman. She came down from heavyweight to 168. So that's a part in it too. It's not just like she took these boosters and became She-Ra and shit. She came down from a higher weight class, and you know the higher weight class are going to be able to absorb more punishment from fighters at lower weight classes. So that played a big factor in it too.
All right, man. That's it for me. Peace.
I say shit, man. If Claressa Shields having issues with too much of her pressure, she should punch her in the old sisters and then slow her down. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not her fault that she got them shits. So I mean, yeah, man, just go low and shit just to get her off you.
Yeah.
You know
I tell you this, man, when you look at Franchon Cruz fight against Jimenez is slow, bro. I mean, I know she might have the testosterone boosters and all of this, but she's slow as hell, and she's not nowhere near as technically inclined as Claressa Shields is. Clarissa's just a way better boxer, and she's way quicker. I just don't see her beating it. I don't see her beating Claressa.
I'm just saying, man.
And look though,
but it's bigger than. Go ahead.
Doesn't it fuck with your bone density too? That's why she could take them shots, man. Like she was taking hella shots from.
It's just like you basically are giving the green light for this to take place. Men can go into women's boxing, beat on women. Women can go into men's boxing, try to beat on the man with their advantage with testosterone and so on and so forth. You know, to get there. Whereas you got one thing that's banned in men's boxing, they can't take testosterone and whatnot, but women can do it to help make them transition, and then at the same time they are fighting females, you know what I mean? Somebody who might not be transitioning. They might just be a woman their whole life without taking none of the stuff that somebody else might want to take to be stronger and be more masculine. You know what I mean?
So I think they should have their own category. They should have a transgender league.
That's fair. And it's not about transphobia, because I saw somebody in the chat. Like, you got your opinion. It ain't about all that. It's about fairness and health. Okay? Fairness and health. Okay, is it
and
fair?
I was gonna leave that. I was gonna leave
somebody
that
who gets
alone too. I saw the picture on the avatar. I was like, "Yep, I see why you're fucking offended."
Hey man, Samuel Shaw, dog. Said, D. Jeff, I told you many times you're not qualified to talk about fitness because your arms are too small.
Who said that?
Samuel
Shaw.
Oh wow.
Fuck you.
Hey, Lisa Bells, Lucia Riker, that's her name. She the one that went and fought a dude and got her ass knocked smooth out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard that name come up.
Dude, right? Fox? Is it Fox? Yeah, Fox should have fought fucking Cyborg because she was on the juice making her a man, and then she was transitioning to be a woman. Let them motherfuckers meet halfway. I was like, that way they can't be beating up on these fair females that are going in there on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let them go. I was like, shit.
And see, the thing is too, man. Claressa be boxing dudes like, well, not like inside the ring like official
sparring,
but she be sparring dudes, man. Yeah. Some broads that shit like putting like the Jimenez against, that'll be unfair. But I think somebody like Claressa, like she's already tough, dog. Like she grew up boxing dudes in the gym. So I don't think that'll really affect her, bro. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
don't think that'll really
You're
affect her.
just talking about one fight, man. You're talking about Claressa.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. That's the only thing I'm talking about. Like versus other females, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Because you can tell by certain females, like they're not built like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Female boxers, you know what I mean? Like they'll hit and then they turn around when they get hit. You know what I mean? Like certain females ain't like that.
Right.
You know what
Some
I mean?
are like tomboys.
Go ahead.
Right. Some are tomboys. Tomboys are the ones you really gotta be worried about when it comes to people like Jimenez, because in tomboys, 9 times out of 10, those motherfuckers grew up fighting niggas.
Yeah.
So they not phased. they not phased about your female ass putting on testosterone because they probably knocked out a couple niggas in their lifetime.
Like Ed Wolf.
Oh my God, Ed Wolf.
Yeah, I used that comparison earlier.
I don't think it's nobody in women's boxing right now who could touch the power Ed Wolf had. That lady, man, she was knocking them out. Boy, that power was serious.
And Wolf still got titties, so I already know she probably wasn't fucking with them testosterone.
Like you said, Rocket, she just built like that. She was just built like that. But these girls are taking unnatural shit. So that gives them an unfair advantage, man. And I just feel like if that's the case, they're basically getting a head start on these other ladies and shit where they could do serious damage to them. And I'm like, if that's gonna be the case, then you should be in there with people on the same shit that you're on. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
now,
again, we got to keep in mind now, fellas. You got the injections where it's for the muscle and the strengthening, but then you got the boosters that's to change. They're different. They still work different. I know they still offer some strengthening and some, but it's a different medication basically. One is specifically one of the testosterone boosters, like the ones the bodybuilders make, where he was talking about the jawline and the elongated clitoris and all of that bullshit. That is different from the boosters that women take to change their femininity into masculinity. It takes
wait a minute. Who said elongated clitoris?
Huh?
I
didn't hear that shit at all.
You never heard that before?
No, you just said someone in here said that shit.
No. I'm saying that's what it does. That's what it does.
Damn. Okay.
Oh yeah, those bodybuilder women, they got joints that look like little dicks, man.
Yeah, but like the deal with the jawline though. That's not.
You say they got little. They got the shit the dogs got, little hanging shit.
Yeah, them little hanging.
Y'all niggas is acting up, dog.
Has anybody here ever taken any PEDs ever?
Say again?
Has anybody here ever even taken PEDs on this panel?
No, not me, dog.
Not knowing.
Nah.
Yeah, not knowingly.
It might have been in some food or something. But I don't know.
Well, I was going to say, cause it's obvious because I took them for about 5 years, and you get a huge fucking advantage. 3 weeks after you start taking the stuff, you can tell a huge difference in strength, size, speed, recovery, everything.
Right.
Boosters or injections.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you're saying that somebody like Sergio is having huge advantages.
Oh,
I think so.
Does that mean she automatically means she's going to win that fight? Absolutely not. But I'll tell you what. Let Claressa Shields go through a training camp and say she's transitioning and take the same shit and then put her in the ring. It's fucking lights out, dude.
I'm gonna tell you, the only thing that need to happen, this would need to happen, bro. Since as Black Caller Sergio is taking
unbiased caller
boosters, this was Claressa Shields do. Go holler at Victor Conte and even the field, dog. Cause she go holler at Victor Conte.
The snap.
Even ball game, dog.
The undetectable promotions.
Now you better go holler at Manny. Get that old school shit.
That Malaysian shit.
Yeah.
Malaysia, nigga.
Hey, Trav is crazy. He said Jamal loves women who take testosterone.
That nigga.
Big strong bitches.
He gonna say,
more muscle than you.
Hey, look at old Mitty. He says, I have taken PEDs. And then his immediate comment after that was salute UGC. Nigga, bada or nada, Negro. Fuck. Salute to UGC. After you talk about, I'll take PEDs. Salute UGC.
Jamal,
now, what's up, Omidi?
Let me find out you like them big burly bitches, man. That's Jamal right
Oh, nah. That's crazy.
So,
but hey,
go ahead.
Hey, I just wanted to comment on the conversation y'all was having right before I came on. Right, I don't think Joshua should let Deontay Debo him like that, because at the same time, Joshua's the man. You know what I mean? And he don't have to. He don't need to. You know what I mean?
Deontay Wilder is
very bad.
But Deontay is a superstar, man. He wears the diamond mask.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he's a superstar or not. Man, I don't even really know if he's a fucking superstar. He not more of a superstar than AJ. He's not making AJ money.
That mask alone probably cost $50 million. So come on, man.
Yeah, you probably got that shit from Dollar Tree or something, man.
Black Rhinestone, there was straight diamonds in that bitch.
Rhinestone promotion.
Yeah, man, but Joshua, man, like for real, Wilder's playing games. He already said he not fucking with Joshua. The nigga's scared to fight him. You know what I mean? He not trying to wreck him because he know he can lose.
But the easiest way Rocket to checkmate him is kind of what Jake was saying. If you motherfucker just say, okay, look, I accept whatever you are. And I feel like if AJ do that, Deontay Wilder's still gonna duck the fight.
You got him right, he's gonna duck.
Yeah,
literally
but
checkmate the fuck out of him, bro. Like,
that's a risk though, because what if you agree to it and then Deontay Wilder bites on it? Now you have to be a man of your word.
That means that he really undisputed.
Nah. See, that's what I'm saying. AJ need to hold his ground because he the man. He's the one that's bringing that money. You know what I mean? Why the fuck would you let another man? Why would you let another man Debo you, dog? Like, that's not fuck.
Nah, if he can say I'll take the less money but I can choose destination or some shit. Like they might fight in Saudi again. Like Saudi Arabia.
Deontay Wilder gotta get past the Gypsy King. So
we know,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Because dude's talking like he gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out in 2 rounds. The big dog. He's gonna.
I think Tyson gonna try to get him out of there. I think Tyson gonna try for sure.
Yeah.
I can.
And then you seen Wilder making excuses, talking about his right hand was broken and some shit. That motherfucker ain't look broken when you knocked his ass down.
Yeah, they gotta stop with that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nigga got metal in his hand. He talking about, all right, man, chill. Your right hand was just fine.
Got a Mad Max hand and shit.
You just didn't like how that nigga got up after you put everything into that right hand at the end, and your face changed completely.
Oh, that's bad.
I don't even know if that dude was really asleep or not, dog. Like for real, like how he got up and started winning the round, bro. Like was he really asleep?
Yeah, he was flat on his back, man, and he got up like J Dub after
he wasn't asleep.
Yeah,
he was asleep. He wouldn't have got up, man. That
was
nigga
concussed, but he wasn't sleeping.
Yeah, that motherfucker was
right.
Look, the lights was moving around. You could see that motherfucker was out, but he just got up and was like, "Fuck that shit." And he just some people built like that, some people ain't.
Yep.
I don't know, bro. If you got your motherfucking bell rung like that, and you get up, like your body's gonna be out of whack. Like for real.
So what you mean?
You know what I mean?
It was for.
I'm just saying.
He was trying to dance.
Huh?
He was trying to dance this shit away. Remember he was bouncing around. His feet wasn't under him, but he just was like, "Fuck it." Some people, recover faster than others. It's just genetics. Like it's how you built. Everybody built different. Some people could take shots like that. Some people go straight to sleep.
As soon as he got his legs back, he was on Deontay's ass, bro.
He sure was.
What?
Yeah, Deontay. That's why I feel like. That's why I do feel like if Tyson sit down on his punches like how he was doing in that 12, he might be able to get him out of there.
You think he just bullshitting about that second round knockout shit? He said he's gonna knock him spark out in the second round.
I think Tyson actually believed that. He believed that. That don't mean that he will, but I think he's going in with the intent to really knock the out.
He shouldn't go in there heavier though. I don't
know. That might be a mind game right there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a question for you guys. Yeah. Genuinely curious for the panel. What's more important, AJ saving face or becoming undisputed?
Saving face. What do you mean? Like just accepting B-side? What do you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, saving face. He either. I mean, what's more important, undisputed or him getting?
I just think that when you say saving face, it almost looks like it's a negative thing. Like AJ is already, the nigga is. His legacy is straight. He don't really need Wilder, but if he really wants undisputed and he wants to bow down, like that shows like how bad he really wants it. Like he willing to just
right.
And then goes back to my question: what's more important, AJ saving face or going undisputed? Simple question.
If you're gonna ask what's more important, him saving face or going undisputed,
getting undisputed, yeah.
Of course, it's getting undisputed, but this is not a situation where he's saving face. Is what
standing his ground.
Yeah.
Okay, what's more important, him standing his ground or becoming undisputed? I don't give a shit how you guys slice that.
Standing his fucking ground.
Jake,
it's my right answer is standing his ground because the nigga who got the fucking other belt is trying to bitch him, and at the same time, they're both men. He's a man at the end of the day, dog. Like, come on.
Here's my question. So you're more of a fan of his public persona and how he carries himself than the art of boxing getting undisputed.
No, like when you brought it up, Jake, I didn't even like disagree with you. I'm like, you know what? Hey, maybe AJ, if AJ really does want undisputed and they plan like that, whatever, if they gonna offer, because they look, see, this is how they get themselves in trouble. Shirley Finkel said he did say maybe we'll offer him a contract. So basically, they want to be A side. They making the offers. So whatever they offer, if AJ accepts that shit, that lets us know he really wants to be undisputed, and you're not allowing your ego or your pride or whatever to get in the way. You just want to fight.
That's just a bad habit,
but
though.
It's a subjective matter, and I'll put it like this: this is exactly what happened with Charlo and Andre. Andre had the title, and fucking Charlo offered him $250,000, and Charlo was going to get $400,000, and fucking Andre was like, kick rocks. I ain't taking 250 and you get 400. And I agree with him on that. And so I looked at that as a duck on Charlo's part. So it's all in how you look at it. And I could see what Rocket's saying, like stand your ground, because why are you gonna give this man this? Of course, as a fan, we want to see undisputed, but at the same time, man, it's considered a duck to me. If you're asking for more than you deserve, then you aren't testing yourself. Why is the question got to be put on AJ?
But the thing about it is, exactly. The point of this shit, Deontay, we know is a duck. Okay, we know he's ducking. Right. But the mere fact that he's saying that we might make the offer, their side is saying that, just like Jake was saying, they're gonna probably make a fucking terrible offer. But is AJ willing to accept it? Is he going to settle to that level to make the fight, or is it just about like he said, the public persona? You stand your ground, and I'm AJ. I don't have to bow down to Wilder. Wilder's career is, when it's all said and done, ain't gonna be shit, and I'm gonna be known as the one that actually accomplished some shit out here, and he just clout chased off me until his shit ended.
And then
let me throw another question back to Jake. Jake, this for you based on your question. Let's look at this whole thing on the side of business, okay? Look at this whole thing on the side of business, because I've had a couple of businesses before. When you offer a service, you have your business, you offering the service. You cannot sell yourself short, because after a while, you will be known as that cheap guy. So everybody will come to you to get the low price, and it's going to be hard for you to earn money. This is why AJ cannot sell himself short, bro. It opens the door for exploitation. And then when he has all 4 belts, people still going to be coming for him to exploit him. So you cannot allow that, bro.
Yeah,
you true. Just can I respond to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
As a business owner myself, what you do is you do price everything lower than everybody else to get everybody in your store. And once you got all the business, you run the prices back up and you're making profit. So what you do is you're willing to take a loss for the first month, taking a little bit of less, getting your customer base in there. And then once you got them hooked, you raise the prices up for the next 6 months. I'm talking long game. If AJ really wants to be undisputed and wants to secure his legacy, you take the fight, let him have the 60-40 like he's going in the man. It makes it a better beat when you beat him, and you have all the cards, all the belts, and you can go make $500 million once you're undisputed fighting whoever the fuck you want to. But it's going to be a damn shame if they don't fight simply because I don't expect Wilder to even fight him. Every offer that I think Eddie Hearn ought to pay Wilder $1 million to show up and sit down.
I don't even think meeting. I think that's why I say AJ should just accept it just to checkmate Deontay, because I know Deontay don't want to fight. I know.
Now, would y'all feel the same way? Would y'all feel the same way if Andre came out and said, "Nigga, if you want this belt, I want more than you on the fucking pay"? Would y'all look at that the same way? $1 million.
Does he have the belt?
Who, Andre? Yeah.
And Andre then who though?
I'm talking about Canelo.
Oh no! Come on.
Canelo. If Canelo came back at 160, which I think he is, I heard something about him and Billy Joe, but I'm not 100% on that.
That's 68.
Oh yeah, Billy Joe's at 160. Damn, I'm tripping. All right, but yeah,
same thing. You're going with this point though, because you're right. But the thing is if Andre Canelo says, "Yeah, I'll fight you 60-40," if Andre is really confident in his fucking abilities, it's not about the money. I mean, I understand everything's about the money and they're putting their lives at risk. I get that aspect of it. But at the end of the day, these motherfucking boxers need to be worried about being champions, not worried about getting fucking paid. That's the difference between nowadays and every other generation we've had. This is the first generation where they're worried about.
Yeah. Nah, I'll tell you what the problem is, Jake.
Yeah, they worry about money all the way.
They building their brand before their brand is even big. Like they didn't even get the title yet, and they still trying to build their brand, and then they trying to check people on like to get the title shot, saying, "Well, I deserve this amount of money because I'm popular." It's like, motherfucker, you ain't even got nothing. Like it's like, well, I got all these followers. It's like they're trying to build a brand that they didn't earn. They want to act like Floyd. They want to use Floyd Mayweather's fucking formula, but they ain't put in the work. Everyone keeps saying that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they didn't put in that work yet, so they're already trying to jump to the front row and in the front of the line. And it's like, man, you don't even belong here. Get your ass in the back. Like you ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like see it for what it is. And the fact of the matter is, the people can't see it because they don't. There's a lot of casuals out there, and they're just like, nah, that's the dude. And it's like, okay, you bought that shit hook, line, and sinker because they put it in the front window and told you to. So that's basically what it comes down to.
My thing is this, right? My thing is this. This shit is not serious, bro. Because, dog, I know AJ and Hearn probably like, dude, you don't want to fight me at all. How the fuck you gonna come to me, AJ, the nigga who's making the most money out of all you fucking heavyweights, millions upon millions of dollars per fight, and you gonna tell me you want more money than me to fight me? I'm the one that beat Klitschko. Well, Tyson Fury first, but I'm the one that beat Klitschko. I'm the one that beat all these top niggas. I'm the one that's proven. I'm the one that's bringing all this fucking money. You telling me that I have to pay you more than me? Man, get the fuck out of here.
If you're confident in your abilities and you want to go undisputed, that's exactly.
No, it ain't about that though. It's about being a man first, dog. You're not going to let nobody bitch you. You're not going to let nobody bitch you into giving them more money.
In the boxing game, it should be about undisputed. It shouldn't be about the other bullshit you're talking about.
Okay. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You think Oscar De La Hoya was giving dudes more money than him?
No, hold on, Rocky.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Hell no.
Rocky, all right, go ahead, D. Go ahead, D.
Jay, look, I hear your rationalization, right? But if you're going to use that rationalization, then why the fuck won't Wilder just say, shit, I'm better than him anyway. Let me go ahead and take this 50-50.
Yep.
Why is the onus on AJ?
That was my argument when I said Wilder should take the flat fee.
To me or what?
Huh?
I said I'd like to answer the question that was just posed to me. The difference is AJ wants the fucking smoke. Wilder does not. The only way this fight will ever happen is if Wilder Wilder won't make the fight. It isn't going to make the fight happen. It'll have to be AJ. He'll have to take less. And I guarantee it, even if he does agree to 60-40, something else will come up and it'll show that Wilder doesn't even want the fucking fight. But he needs to accept a 60-40 offer just to see what the assholes on the other side of the table, if they're really about that fucking smoke or not.
And if he run from 60-40, then we know that's a wrap. That's
so
a wrap.
who the hell is he to offer 60-40?
Who's better this?
I fuck with Wilder.
You can't keep moving the field. You can't keep moving the goalposts, man. Like, this.
Of course, as fans, we want to see the fight. I get what you're saying, True Bomb. I'm just saying like this. Yo, if you're gonna duck a 50-50 and you know you're not worth 50-50, then you got a loss on your record in my book. You just took it out.
No, that's serious. He's trying to debo this dude.
Right.
He's trying to debo him, dog.
Rocket.
What the fuck type shit is that?
But the thing about it is, the question is AJ going to be the bigger adult than this childish ass nigga Deontay?
Exactly.
And actually look at it like, you know what? This is for my legacy. Fuck him, his ego, and whatever he want. He want MGM. He want America. He want A-side, whatever. I can beat him anywhere. I'm a world champion. Okay, I just won in Saudi Arabia. Fuck him. I'll beat him. Like, if AJ want to do that shit is epic. But like Jake was saying, and I agree with him, I don't even think Deontay will still accept the fight, because I don't think he want the shit. He don't want no smoke like that with Dilly and AJ. That shit ain't he ain't fucking with that.
But don't you think AJ and them know that shit too, bro?
Right. That's why I said
if we know that, don't you think AJ know that too? So why even feed him to something that's full of shit?
Just to make it happen for the fans.
Right.
That's what they're trying to do. That's
and
what
it'll fucking checkmate the fuck out of Deontay. Like, if Deontay still, like, okay, no, 70-30. Like, nigga, okay, you done, fam. You can't
you hear every single boxer. Every time a boxer gets their first belt or whatever, they all say the same thing. We do this all for the fans. Without the fans, this wouldn't be. They're not saying, hey, I did all this for the 100 million I just made. I'm doing it for the fat stacks. If they're doing it for the fans, give the fucking fans what they want and don't worry about the goddamn money. Whoever ends up undisputed will be able to touch shit and turn it to gold.
Well, but that's not necessarily true, though, Jake, because it's kind of like these people that be running for president. They're going to go in there and they're going to say, I'm going to do this for the boxers that come in. I'm going to do this for the fans. And then the moment they get the title, they're like, yeah, this is a business. You know what I'm saying? So they switch it up once they get in there. You know what I'm saying? So
AJ learned from the first mistake. That marinating shit don't work. They better learn something.
Yeah. And see, this the thing too. Y'all got to realize there's no guarantee that AJ even beats Wilder. There's no guarantee in that.
Nobody.
No, but see, that's the thing. Y'all talking about him taking. Y'all talking about him taking less money. That's not smart. That's not smart for him to take less money anyway.
Rocket. You mean to tell me that's not worth the risk, though?
Dog, taking less money, getting your ass knocked out by Wilder, getting posterized, bro? Hell no.
You know why I can't even use that? Because how much money did AJ make in his last fight?
Shit, what, like 80-something million or some shit like that?
Okay. Money is nothing to him, bro. This is about legacy. Is it about money or is it about legacy? How much more money you just made? 80, fam. 80. Fighting,
bro. It's always more money to be made, bro.
He's gonna make more. He's gonna make more money.
Is this about money or is it about legacy? He just made a whole.
But see, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Look, what I'm saying is, bro. Nah. What I'm saying is this, bro. I don't want AJ to put himself in that, because what if Wilder's serious? My thing is this. I'm all about, you don't set the rules against the nigga who's the king, bro. That's what I'm about. The king makes the rules. If he's the king, he makes the fucking rules. And what I mean by king, he's the money man, bro.
Listen, but you know what I know about kings too? You know what I know about kings too? They know how to conquer other empires. They can leave their comfort zone, their empire, and go and conquer somebody else's. Go to war. Deontay don't want to lead it. Deontay don't want to lead the comfort zone, man. He don't think he can win on enemies' territory.
Same thing with AJ.
That's a
AJ. What you mean? AJ left. AJ left UK. He came to America and he went to Saudi.
Yeah, Saudi. I would look at as neutral. But when he came to the States, he lost, and that was against him. He didn't come to fight Wilder.
And he avenged that loss. So we got to get that out of there. He avenged that loss,
no doubt.
So,
but the other thing is, he got that loss on his record right now.
Don't matter.
We had that. Well, no. I'm saying that's a good thing he got that loss, because now he's pushing for it more. He's pushing for but I'm saying, but this is exactly what we wanted, because if he was still undefeated, they're still going through that bullshit now. Imagine if he was undefeated. Right now, he pushing for it. He don't got no worry. That's the whole point. That's why, hey, look, it ain't about
you
money.
got a point. You got a point right there, bro.
It ain't about money. You got all the money. You didn't revenge your loss, bro. You ain't worried about losing. That's what I said. It's a risk. It's a risk that he should take. And it put Deontay in a corner with nowhere to go. Ring cut off. You in the corner, Deontay. You better make a decision, bro.
I think it's a simple question posed to AJ. Do you want them to bring you semi-loads of money, cash on pallets, or would you rather them just bring you the fucking printing press and you put it in your house and print? I mean, I'd take the printing press. I mean, if he goes undisputed, everything he touches is going to turn to fucking gold.
Bro, hold on for a second.
He will be the king if he fucking become undisputed.
Goddamn right.
Shit, come on, man. This is heavyweight division. This is that's why I don't understand why Deontay running from this shit, dog. This is embarrassing.
And to call AJ the king is arguable.
A big factor that's being left out here. And Jake, it has to do with your rationalization on this thing, bro. And this is a huge factor. Right, this is even like outside of business, even in the fucking street. We got to understand something. You cannot allow yourself to be exploited by people, bro. This is opening the door for this man to be exploited. Period. We can't leave that factor out like it doesn't mean nothing because he'll have all the belts. Hold on, Dave, let me finish. Even when he acquires all the belts, if it's like the cat in the streets, they got all the work, and he's selling all the work, and cats come to him. And then one of these dudes like, look, man, either you gonna give me this shit for 800 or I'm keeping your shit. I ain't giving you nothing. Right?
No, let's get out or lay down. AJ just taking
okay, I'll let you get it for 800. Now you got other cats come, nah, nigga, you gonna let me get it for 800. You just opening the door.
Nah. You know what, D? But he's only doing that for undisputed, bro. Everybody else can't dictate that once he's undisputed.
But he's gonna fight. He still has to have a legacy. He still has to make fights. So if all of these guys like, nah, I need that.
When Mayweather accepted B-side, ain't nobody dictated shit to him after that, nigga.
But he was the B-side, my nigga.
Right. He was the B-side.
He was the B-side when
he ain't accept nothing.
That's true, man. But this is bigger than fucking fighting De La Hoya, nigga. This is undisputed at heavyweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was the B-side, though. In this situation,
I'm just saying, somebody who knows and is confident in their ability, they're not really fucking worried about B-side, A-side. They just want an opportunity to prove that they is the king, for real.
Yeah, but you know why they call it undisputed, though, right? You know what the word undisputed means? It means it cannot be fucking argued. So to sit there and say AJ's the king, no, he's not. Or he'd be undisputed. Facts. So right now, it's arguable who's the fucking king right now. Some people say Wilder, some people say AJ, some people say the Gypsy King, for the simple fact is he's the lineal and still hasn't been beat.
Facts.
So, I mean,
Wilder is no motherfucking king.
But hey,
Wilder is no king, dog.
Yes, he is, Rocky.
Hold on, Rocky. He's in the conversation because he hasn't lost and he has a draw.
Yeah, he beat Klitschko. So AJ could go beat Klitschko. So you even said it a while ago. You caught yourself. Well, Fury did it first. You goddamn right. Fury's the one that unified all this shit to begin with.
Dude, calm your motherfucking ass down. I said Wilder is no king. I didn't say Fury. Y'all not even listening to me. I said Wilder's no king.
No, but I rebutted that.
AJ was the king, is what you exactly said, and that's I didn't.
Dog, I didn't fucking mean it as like he's like the real fucking king. I'm just talking about he the man. He got all the fucking bread.
He doesn't.
And he got the belt.
Do you know
what are you talking about?
He doesn't have all the belts.
He said all the bread. He didn't say all the belts.
He got all the bread, and he got belts. What are we talking about here, man? Like y'all, like for real, y'all going to this extent just to prove a point. Y'all going to this extent just to prove a point, man. You know AJ's the fucking man. Wilder got more knockouts. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Against sorry niggas. Okay, so what?
You shitting on his resume like that? Damn.
Like,
So
what the fuck? Like, come on, man. What are we talking about here, man? Y'all sitting here boosting. Nah, man. He ain't no fucking king.
well, we
You
gotta
know,
just talk
y'all know
about.
he ain't no king. Don't
That's
even
why.
defend that shit, bro.
That's why you need all that
In
money.
Alabama, he is in Alabama.
That's why you need all that money, though. He got to pay off that outfit.
Yeah, that mask ain't cheap, dog.
Hey, Black.
Yeah.
Hey, Black. Appreciate you having me on, my nigga. Jay, Rocket Strike 1-2, Charles D. Everybody in the chat. Peace out to y'all, man. I gotta go take care of some stuff.
Go smoke a bowl.
I'm gonna do that too, dog. Y'all take it easy, bro.
Y'all go support D.
All right.
Jefferson. Speaking Mind Sports Talk. Thanks for coming on, dog. But yeah, man, good debate. I'm kind of more. I'm actually because look, as fans, man, look, that's when you can really see if bias gets in the way. When it comes down to a point where the biggest fight is right there on the cusp, and all that needs to be done is these fighters need to figure out how to make that happen. Okay, somebody gonna have to agree to somebody's terms, you know, and then when it comes down to it, if it takes AJ accepting B side, when you know he's clear A side, that then it's like, do you really want to see the fight or not? This is a legacy fight. This is something that everybody should be pushing for. Let them figure that shit out. We worried about a lot of y'all worry about too much on their money. I was just seeing AJ make a boatload of money in his last fight. I mean, he ain't worried about no damn money. Let's be realistic. That's gonna be another quick little payday, but it's more that belt and undisputed is more important than another big payday. You know, if you asking me about AJ's mentality, like, come on, man, you're not worried about money right now.
You hit the nail on the head when you said that the thing is the only thing we all are is fans. We can all say we're business minded. We could all say we know what Al Heyman does behind the scenes. We can say we know what Eddie does and all these guys. It's all bullshit. None of us fucking have a clue how they do what they really do. So we're taking it from the perspective of fans. Anything outside of that is just fucking conjecture anyway.
I don't care about the politics. Just
hey, Jamal, your goals are fucking salty. I ain't fucking salty. That was just a little passionate debate. What the fuck are you talking about?
Jamal,
always trying to start shit, man. Take your country ass somewhere, man.
That's why you're on probation now, because he think it's something drastic. Like, bro, this is regular shit, Jamal. Prospect ass.
Right. You think I'm trying to shoot niggas or something? What the fuck?
Yes, what he think. God damn,
we agree to disagree,
shout,
motherfucker.
Yeah. Shout out to Jamal in the chat.
Passion's all, man. Ain't nothing wrong with passion.
Right. I'm trying to instigate some shit.
You know, Angel low key is
all day long doesn't mean I dislike you. I don't give a shit what you guys really think. Ain't nobody gonna convince me different than my own fucking beliefs and thoughts anyway. So
exactly. I'm not. Nobody can convince nobody unless we actually see. You know what I mean? Or unless we accept it or we see something.
At
like
our
that.
best,
but
Rocket, the only thing we get is a fat ass "I told you so" after it all plays out. That's all we get. At the very most, I told you so. Maybe.
Hey, look. If AJ take it, cool. You know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And then we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Because I think Wilder is bluffing, but it could be a possibility that he might bite. But hey, look, that's on him. You know what I mean?
But realistically, we probably already asked this question, but realistically, does Deontay Wilder want that fight? Does he really want that fight? Does he want to risk losing his amazing green belt, the most prestigious, as he puts it, against somebody who has probably the most threat besides Fury? You know, is more of a threat to him than anybody in the heavyweight division.
I think Dave King hit it right on the head with his comment. You know, I really do, because to me, this marination bullshit is getting old, and it's hurting us as fans. And for fucking, he's just trying to ride out on all the hard work that AJ did, and I feel like that's a duck to me. That's a duck to me.
AJ should just Chris Martin that. What was that dude? Chris Martin, the demigod, the one that he fought. He took the IBF from.
Hey, you know what? I'm a change a little bit on what I said, right? Only like after that question, right? Because for the simple fact that nigga was offered 120 mil and he didn't take it. So I think he is just playing games. I think
that's why I said, do y'all really think he?
That's why I
said he'll checkmate him.
Yeah,
I think
see,
he don't want
at the end of the day, they're playing chess, and right now, whose move is it right now? It's AJ's move. It's not Wilder's move. It's fucking AJ's move. And the only move that he can make is say, yeah, I'll take your 60-40. I'll take whatever offer you want. Let's get it on. And if he signs it, they're game. He ain't fucking signing that. That's the whole play. That's why he needs to make the play that he needs to play, I think.
But you know what fucks up that whole play?
Tyson Fury fucking up Wilder.
Yep.
Tyson Fury.
You know what? I think Fury beats Wilder, and I think Fury beats fucking AJ, and he ends up undisputed.
And Fury's not going to bullshit.
He's a better boxer.
That shit.
He's been boxing since he's 5.
Hey, how huge in history would Fury be? Because we keep talking about, most people always talk about it's either going to be Wilder as an undisputed champion or AJ. They don't really talk about Fury like that.
Dude, they don't talk about the one heavyweight that's been boxing his entire life. He didn't go try to be a basketball player and fail and then start boxing when he's 20. He didn't decide to go hang out in a garden and start boxing when he's 19 or 20. He's been doing this shit his whole life.
My whole thing is this. I never wrote Fury off, and I said this a very long time ago.
I told you earlier, I think he can knock him out.
When he was making his comeback, and AJ and Wilder were first going through that bullshit, going tit for tat, take the flat fee, take this bullshit. My first thing was, y'all keep forgetting Fury's coming back. And I said, low key, Fury's he's gonna raise hell. Now, if this nigga, and I also said, and this shit is, I was on, goddamn, when did I say this? I think I was like on Smoke City Momcast or some shit when I said this shit. I said AJ gonna fuck around and start losing fans to Fury. Now let Wilder fuck around and lose to fucking Fury. Fury's not gonna waste no time gunning for AJ, and he'll fight him in the States or overseas, and he's gonna try to he wants his belts back.
Yeah. Hey, look, right. I can definitely see Tyson win that fight, but I'm gonna say this: AJ can get to Fury quicker than Wilder can. You know what I mean?
They'll make a boatload of money behind that shit.
Yeah. What? I'm talking about like actually in the fight. I'm talking about in the fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can see Fury winning it, of course, but I can also see AJ winning it too. So, you know what I mean? I think that's a more difficult fight than Wilder for Fury.
I think Wilder would knock AJ's head off, and if Fury's fucking talking about this shit's gonna be a dog fight, he opening himself up to get hit.
You know, I honestly, I could look at it as a triangle theory too, because I could say that AJ could beat Tyson, and Tyson could beat Wilder, and Wilder could beat AJ.
Yeah, I can see that too.
So Wilder's really might be playing himself by not taking that AJ fight. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe Wilder took he gets AJ out of there, not the AJ fight, because I would have thought AJ would have been the easier fight for Wilder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Wilder.
I do too.
I mean, shit.
Why
he played that game?
If Ruiz can hit him with his right hand and buckle him, if Wilder gets any kind of window opportunity to land that right hand, AJ's going to sleep.
It's anybody though, bro.
That's the thing though.
You know what it is?
That's the thing though. AJ can get to Wilder quick too, and AJ finishes. AJ finishes. He's not going to step back and just let you take a breather, bro.
That's what I
know what I mean?
I think that's what his promotional team is worried about. They're not worried about him losing the decision. They're worried about him getting sparked out.
Yeah. Gonna be a KO in that fight.
Because that's what I just said. His blue chip go down.
And this is what me and Black was talking about before y'all jumped on. And that's what I said. If Fury outpoints him, suicide watch. If Fury stops him, oh God. Oh my God.
We be goddamn graveyard on him too.
Nigga, it's going to be
fucked up the game.
A moment of silence.
We gotta we're gonna put up a few videos up, you know what I mean? For the homies, pour a little liquor out for the, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's exactly what's gonna be. Niggas gonna act like they just lost their great grandfather some shit if he was knocked out.
Right.
It's gonna be conspiracy theories coming out.
They spiked this water bottle. Tyson doesn't hit that hard. You already see the bullshit coming. But God forbid that nigga ends that shit in a knockout.
Narrative coming promotions.
The suicide watch is real.
The saddest thing about Wilder is I've never, and I'm talking about all of combat sports my whole life, I've never seen a champion have a belt and that belt defined who that person was worse than, because Deontay Wilder ain't shit without that fucking belt. That's why he clutches to it like he does. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. That guy's, it's going to be sad because as soon as he loses that belt, that fucking guy is going to be forgotten. It's going to be quick because he ain't even a draw. If he ain't got a belt, who the fuck's going to want to fight him for $500K?
Hey, y'all think if Deontay loses his belt and still try to fight, like he may fight like the demigod, Chris Martin or something, y'all think people still going to get behind him, support him?
Yeah, you know who's going to get behind him?
Yeah, they'll still get behind him because he brings knockouts to the table.
We will be the one to ride with Wilder after the LDB, well, after those guys ditch him. It'll be us. As fans of boxing that are not biased, that'll be riding with them. You watch. I'm calling it now.
Yeah,
I would still watch him. I mean,
shit. At this point, man, how old is Deontay Wilder again?
Shit, pushing.
Like 34, something like that.
At this point, man, if, taking a loss at 33, 34, shit,
it's not bad.
It's one thing to take it when you're young, like a Lubin or something. Then you got plenty of time to develop and correct certain shit. But 34,
but the heavyweight division is not that deep. It ain't like he's in a deep division.
And it didn't, wasn't it? Was it Angel Santos that said the body starts dying at a certain age, where it's only downhill from here. You know what I'm saying?
He started at 19. He ain't got that much wear and tear on him.
Well, hey, Dylan White said that nigga do in sparring. But go
ahead. See, this is the type of shit that happens, bro, when your whole fucking weight division is some shit.
Like, for real, this is the type of shit that happens. 4 fighters in there. That's good. And then there's a bunch of prospects.
Right. If the heavyweight division was stacked, bro, none of this bullshit would be going on, man. Mm-hmm. For real. None of this bullshit would be going on.
Yo, 160, any other weight class, then you would say a loss of hurdle.
All it takes is one diva to fuck up a whole fucking weight division. That's a fact.
Yeah, they're all lackluster, man. There ain't nobody these days in the heavyweight division that honestly is worth a fuck at all. In my opinion, they're all fucking garbage compared to the guys from the 90s. Fucking insane.
Hey, dog, if Wilder would have pulled that shit, like let's say in the 90s, bro. Oh my God, the heat that he would have got.
Like a cigarette, man.
What? That shit is crazy.
His most notable win is Charlie Z.
Really?
Hey, that's a fact, man. Go look at the views. There's more people viewed that video than any fucking thing.
Charlie Z be getting his little ass whooped.
That nigga Wild almost knocked that nigga Guardian Angel out of the body.
It said they made more Google AdSense money on that video than Wilder made in his last fight against Ortiz and shit.
Y'all niggas ain't
monetization promotion.
Y'all niggas ain't shit.
Right. Somebody ate off that nigga Wilder with that video.
Yeah, man. Where do you think that came from?
Huh? Charlie Z got a lot of heart, bro.
Yeah.
No, he got a lot of idiocracy.
He missing some chromosomes, man.
Nigga, what?
Hey.
Go talk about somebody's daughters. What? Man, he lucky Deontay didn't knock his whole head off his shoulders.
Didn't he have like 2 left-handed gloves?
He had on 2 of the wrong gloves, and he had on 2 left hands.
He had 2 left-handed.
He didn't care what kind of gloves he had on. He just wanted to get his hands on them.
The thumb was on the bottom and shit.
That nigga hit his ass once. He was like, all right.
You know the funny thing about him putting on the 2 left-handed gloves?
He didn't care what he wanted to put on his hands. He just wanted some gloves on.
That just goes to show you that fucking Deontay Wilder don't know shit about boxing. He thought he had the right gloves on the whole fucking time.
That nigga.
The whole time he was still swinging like a little girl.
Hey, what you did?
What's up?
He was starting his
you
hands.
Like how you be said, left. What you say? Left field promotions.
Yeah.
Shit went left.
Yeah. Shit went all the way left.
All the way left. He was ready to put hands on Charlie.
Yo, Charlie was like, I landed a body shot. I'm still the champ. And then ran up the building and shit. You know that dude's
even after
as fuck. Yeah.
Even after he dropped him and shit, Charlie was still in his head, fucking with him. Like, God damn, yeah, I tell you.
Yo, but he knocked him clean out, and he was trying to too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody talk about that shit. He didn't knock out Charlie Z.
Yo, son, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Niggas was praying for him because when Wilder missed that punch and he took that knee, everybody in that room was like, chill.
He would have decapitated him.
He tried to throw that uppy at him.
Everybody niggas was like, chill.
Hey y'all, hey, did y'all see what's his name playing with Wilder's emotions and shit?
Who?
Dude from UK. Fuck, man, I can't believe I just forgot his damn name.
Not Dylan White.
Body snatcher. Dillian White.
Dylan White? What happened?
Yeah, the nigga he talk about Wilder got knocked out like multiple pistol sparrings and shit.
Oh yeah.
Damn, bro. I never knew that, bro. I never knew that shit.
Hey man, it's sparring though. Come on now.
Yeah, it's sparring. And he got
and multiple though.
Come on, Rocky. Hey, it's sparring though.
Multiple sparring.
It's just like, hey, look, it's just like if you get crossed over in practice, as long as you don't get crossed in the game, you good.
Right.
But bro, after you get knocked out the first time, bro, you supposed to go in there and try to knock this nigga out.
Hey, Deontay ain't never been knocked out. So in professional in a fight. In a professional fight, I ain't never seen Deontay.
Yo, do y'all remember when he was sparring David Hay and he was he scrambled his eggs?
He got rocked.
Yeah,
he got rocked.
Bro. Now I see why he ain't want no smoke with Klitschko, bro.
Yeah, he got beat.
Now I see why, bro. Oh man,
Klitschko. I mean,
but if he landed his first though, I mean, he had just an opportunity to drop Klitschko too. I mean, Klitschko.
Hey, he had the opportunity in sparring.
Come on, man. You gotta
he had the opportunity in sparring, bro.
Rocky strike. It's a process. It's a process.
He was still growing, man. He was a baby at that time.
Yeah, he was just
that nigga was a big ass baby.
Yeah,
6'7" ass baby. That ain't no damn baby, man. Stop calling this nigga, man. That nigga got his ass knocked out.
I gotta crawl before you walk. They said he was crawling after he got dropped. No.
Hey, motherfucker, Dillian said, man, Klitschko knocked his ass out, put him to sleep, and gave that nigga a proper twitch.
Oh man.
He said a proper twitch, bro.
Yeah, that's another motherfucker that can sell a fight, man. That nigga Dillian's hilarious.
Hey man, I fuck with Dylan White, man. That dude funny. And that nigga he been chasing Deontay like a motherfucker, man. Deontay don't want no smoke with that dude. Then he said he gonna pop switch.
I do not.
Yeah,
he said knock his ass out.
He said Klitschko put him to sleep and gave Wilder a proper twitch. I'm like, damn, had a nigga twitching on the ground.
Hey,
shit.
Hey, Seizure Promotions. What's up, Ramos? What's happening, bro?
Damn.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
What's up,
you at the barbershop? You at the barbershop, Holmes, or what, eh?
Yeah, I'm at the barbershop right now.
I figured.
Oh shit!
I'm taking a break, so that's why I jumped in right now.
Oh yeah, man.
What's going on, man?
Went back to Superman. Went back to Superman.
Oh yeah. I just switched it up in here. You know.
I just went back to it.
Yeah.
Went back promotion.
Oh, what are we talking about? AJ should take 40.
What you think, man?
Nah. I mean, I mean, what's his name? He has a good argument, but I don't know if he should do that. You know, like he should take the 40 and you know, I don't know, knock Wilder off, and then, you know.
Hey, you know why I'm okay with it though?
Who the fuck is he to offer the 6? Like 50-50 is cool, all right. If you can get it to that, but the whole 60-40 shit.
Yo, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that's the other one.
AJ already had to make a fight in the rematch versus Ruiz. He nigga got hella money. So
listen, I don't care about the bread. It's just the gall of the offer.
AJ don't either. So he should just. And you know what, Ramos? The reason why I said AJ should, because I already know Deontay Wilder's still gonna fucking duck the fight. He's still gonna duck it.
Yeah, he probably won't take. Nobody wants it.
So just might as well just accept the 40 so that everybody can really see the ducker, Deontay Wilder, and then he gonna allow Finkel to come up with a new press conference explaining the shit.
But it's the narrative.
At this point, it's like
I stay catching flack for defending Wilder, man. It's getting hard.
Isn't it? Wasn't it the same energy when they were like, Tank, you can't offer, B-side can't offer anything, but yet when Wilder does that shit, it's like, come on, man.
Listen, I was cool with the 60-40, the flat fee, all that shit. I was cool with all that shit. Get in there, whoop ass, get the title. I still feel he beats AJ. But all this politics and dicking around shit, that shit's starting to piss me the fuck off. I can't stand that shit.
He gonna make more money fighting AJ than he is Tyson Fury, and he gonna get belts. So what's the problem?
We could have had undisputed though. That's my thing.
Yeah, until fucking Ruiz lost the belt.
No, we could have. I just said we could have had that before that. It didn't even have to get to that point.
Exactly. Right. That's that diva shit.
Right. But at this point, AJ, I'm gonna say AJ with that loss at this point, he ain't on that diva shit no more. He like fuck this marinating shit. Hey, I already took my L, right?
He was a part of it. Yeah. When marinating goes wrong, that nigga ain't got nothing to lose. If that's how he's looking at it, he already lost.
Yeah. Bro.
See, that's my thing, right? See, that's my thing. Like
the longer it takes, this fight, you're just gonna keep losing more and more interest in it. This shit is ridiculous.
So Martin Ramos, you agree that marinating shit don't work?
It don't at all. Like this fight is already like 3 years old.
It's been hot.
Yeah,
that shit past tense, man. That shit is past tense.
That shit was fever pitch a couple years ago.
All that steam went to the goddamn Ruiz and AJ rematch because Wilder fucking missed the shit.
Yeah, it's like you talking. I don't understand this shit.
I just don't like this dude holding on to the belt like that shit, man.
The problem is that people get upset. People get upset at basically all you guys, because all you guys want to do is watch the fucking fight, and all this nonsense that they bring up. It's like, come on, man, shut the fuck up and make the fight, bro. Like, come on. I don't know what to say. I'm just.
It's ridiculous. It's a terrible era for to be a boxing fan. To be honest with you, we just take what we can take.
Yeah, it's
the
funny
shit that this era has the potential of being one of the best ones, because we have more than enough talent, to make it interesting. But
everybody's A side. Everybody's A side.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
And the worst.
There's the era of no, I'm the A side. I should get paid this. Nobody cares about legacy.
So listen, we're just assuming. A lot of us might assume that Wilder is going to beat Fury. Some of y'all, but let's just say that he doesn't. But let's say he does beat Fury, right? Can he have a strong case to say he's 60-40? Is that going to raise up his stock to another level to where now Deontay Wilder is maybe just as popular or a little popular than AJ because he beat Fury in the rematch? Not like knock him out. If you knock him out.
If he gets that victory, period.
Go ahead. What?
That's what they're gonna tell you.
It's kind of loud on your side a little bit, Ramos. But yeah, if go ahead.
I'm saying they're gonna throw that out there. How's that right now? Better?
We still hear some background, but I can hear you though. Wait, say repeat what you said though.
That's never really gonna push. If he beats Fury, like he has a strong case to demand more, demand, I don't know, whatever, 60-40, whatever the hell it is.
Just realistically, I'm just looking at, like, okay, the magnitude of this rematch. We seen the magnitude of the rematch between AJ and Ruiz. That was huge, and they did it in Saudi. And then we see how Fury is selling this fight and how big this fight is right here. We got still lineal and the WBC titles on the line. So
I think it helps tremendously if he beats Fury because that's the only fighter that held all the fucking title.
Right. So you think that he'll have a strong case to like it's gonna make him that more valuable is where like, you know what?
Yeah, but then what's he going to be asking for then? 70-30? Yo, boxing's the only sport today. Yo, boxing's the only sport today, man. What's up? Boxing's the only sport today that'll make you wait 6 years to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right.
Shit crazy. That's a good point that you made. He beat the last guy that had all the belts. But how many times that guy that had all the belts defended?
He got stripped.
That's a fact.
That's true.
Like really. The only reason why you here right now is because you decided not to sniff coke no more, and and turn your life around.
And that same motherfucker who took the belts off of Klitschko, went home, got put on coke, drinking, all types of shit,
400 pounds,
and then came back and took this dude to a draw. Like, come on, man.
That's the heavyweight division today, and they're making you wait 4 or 5 years, man. It's like, come on, man. What the fuck y'all doing?
I just say
he gets Wilder every time.
I just said it helps his cause. If he can beat Fury, that helps his cause. I don't think it does anything fucking dramatic other than bragging.
I'm just saying, but what I'm saying is if he asking for 60-40 now, if he beats Fury, what are you gonna ask for then?
I was good with 50-50. The offer he should have took was 60-40 when they offered it to him. If they did offer it to him, because you know how these niggas keep saying, "Yo, we threw out this offer. Yo, we threw out this. What about the 150? What about the 50 million? What about the 120 million?"
Right,
fuck all that shit. The money is there.
Right, it's 3 times more money or 4 times more money than he's ever made, and he gets 4 belts if he wins. You can't lose.
And you're gonna make more money with all 4. That's my whole argument is whoever gets undisputed, the money's there.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Is Terrell a troll, Terrell Knox? Is he?
Sometimes, not all the time.
Okay. I don't know if he be serious or let me read the question. He says Wilder is already the bigger pay-per-view star than AJ is. Wilder a bigger star right now, Black. Y'all sure he not a troll?
Hey, Jake said sometimes, not all the time.
Okay. All right, listen. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Both fights, AJ's fight and Wilder's fight, last fights were on pay-per-view, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. AJ's numbers broke a record, right?
Yeah.
His pay-per-view buys broke a number, right? Broke a record, right?
The stadium. They built the stadium for AJ too.
And then Deontay Wilder's numbers maybe barely eclipsed 300,000 if we're being generous, but somewhere around like 280. Right?
And did he even fill his stadium?
No.
Is y'all sure this nigga not a troll? Yeah, I'm just saying.
And they did it on neutral ground, and it was that big.
Okay.
That tell you right there.
He better not ever jump in the debate ring for me.
Nah, he Black. He's a troll. You hear the shit that he be posting on the chat.
I just the last few times he's been on the channel, he just say some shit that I just be like,
you can't take. You cannot take it. You can't take him seriously. For real.
Yeah, man.
I'll be reading his shit. Like this guy's a fool.
Oh, okay. Somebody put something in the chat. Okay, so now that I understand. Wow. I'm just like, man, you guys don't even, y'all say y'all fans of these fighters, but y'all don't even fucking know. Y'all don't even research and look up their numbers and compare it to somebody else. If you think you're gonna win a debate, have your facts together. Have that shit together. Like, come on now.
Everybody talking out there.
How is he a bigger star and a bigger pay-per-view star than AJ? Are you serious? Are you serious? He ain't fucking with AJ on nothing. Y'all gotta stop. Get out of the damn mystery, like whatever world y'all live in, man. Get into some reality
because
shit.
Wilder's the king. He comes in with a king outfit, so that tells you everything you need to know. He's the king of the heavyweight division.
I fuck with Wilder, but I'll never wear that outfit.
Never.
You know, the irony is when you're the king, do you really have to put on a fucking outfit?
Exactly.
You mean like the Captain Crunch look?
Yeah. What did Mike Tyson wear? A towel with a hole cut in the center of it?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, or nothing.
That's how you know he was a bad
Hey, this nigga said,
no sock promotions.
he said, Terrell not a troll. He dead serious. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn. My
I
bad.
ain't gonna lie though, like the worst costume, one of the worst costumes I seen was my man Gary Russell, man, with them with the little Egyptian joints with the bobby pins holding them joints up. I ain't like that shit at all. That shit was terrible.
He was looking like the village people. Looking like the village people. YMCA shit.
Hey, man. Hey, the Tyson Fury acknowledged it, so you got the nice little nose ring, little bitch. I was like, damn, Deontay. I knew that nose ring was gonna get him in trouble.
I seen that, yo. I thought you guys were joking, but I peeped it. I was like, oh, okay. They got a nose ring for real.
For real though.
Wilder be talking. Wilder be talking shit, like he be trying to convince himself like what he's saying is true. You know what I mean? Like y'all notice at the press conference all the shit he was talking. Like, dude, nobody give a fuck about your preacher style, bro.
Nobody was
like
there.
Nobody give a fuck about that.
There was like 2 people clapping. That shit was like they held that shit in a library. That shit was ridiculous. Supposed to be promoting the fight. Like, what the fuck was they doing?
Oh, it wasn't a lot of people at the press conference? Because I didn't watch it.
Yo, you heard two claps. I was like, damn.
Yeah, my office is bigger than where they had that event.
The echo was ridiculous. That shit was like, damn, man.
They held that shit in the bathroom.
Yeah, they might as well held it in the yeah, they might as well held it in the elevator music. That shit was so boring.
Was it public? Like, did people was it just for the media, or was it for people too? Or like what? I didn't watch the shit.
Man, that shit was cringy as fuck. That's what it was. He came out like bomb squad. I was like, what the fuck? I had to take my headphones off.
But that's what I'm saying. Was it just for media, or was it open to the public?
Hey, wait. Did y'all see how he scared the announcer dude?
Yeah, because that echo, man. There was no.
He always scares some shit.
This nigga standing right behind.
Oh my god! He was trying to scare Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury didn't even pay him no mind.
Yeah,
no, the announcer dude, look at him like, God damn, you scared the goddamn Jesus out of me, man.
Yeah, it's all because it was.
Oh my gosh! You scared the scrapple gapples out of me. Oh my gosh, Deontay.
Yeah,
what you doing, nigga?
But that's what it was, because it was like
you're supposed to do that at the end of the shit, not the beginning.
It was like a library when he walked in. So then when he screamed like that, motherfuckers is like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck up? I'm trying to read a book, motherfucker."
Exactly.
I think he's just simply trying too hard, because he like everybody's got a crew that they grew up with or whatever, their buddies they run around with and shit. Everybody knows the loudest motherfucker in the room is not the baddest motherfucker in the room.
I gotta you gotta give it to Jake. Jake said that the one. What was it that you said about the case for Deontay Wilder that none of them ever used?
Oh yeah, yesterday I got in an argument with some dude, or it was Get the Smoke. I was like, dude, you don't even defend Wilder, right? I said, because I can play on both sides of the argument, because what those assholes ought to be saying about Wilder, the only argument they do have is they should simply say he didn't need to learn anything else about boxing because he had the touch of God. He's good enough with his right hand. He didn't need to learn nothing else. He's that badass. But those dumbasses aren't even smart enough to make that their argument, and that's the only one they've got.
Hey, Samuel Shaw in the chat said Jimmy Lennon Jr. shitted on himself. Right. I think he definitely farted or something, dog. That motherfucker, yeah.
That dog. Jimmy little pussy ass. He cracked like little white. He cracked white little chocolate chips in his drawers. Them bitches wasn't even brown. Them bitches was white. And his tidy whiteys.
Hey,
he probably just shook them bitches out of his ass while he was on stage. Nobody gonna pay attention. Oh my gosh. Okay, back to the announcement.
Because this shit, I gotta change my drawers. We gotta cut this short, y'all. Coming to the stage. Hey, can I take a break?
Oh,
God damn.
Not to change the subject real quick, but I heard you guys earlier talk about that girl the one you calling Sergio Mora.
The homie, yeah.
Yeah, is she on TRT? Because that shit is illegal.
Yeah. You talking about the shit that to help you transition?
Because I remember in the UFC, Beto Belfort was taking that, and he was fucking everybody up, and he was already like 37. And as soon as they made it, as soon as they banned that shit, and his body started changing, and he started getting his ass whipped.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, they're going to get that shit ironed out with them using that shit. I guarantee it. They're in a meeting right now saying, "How do we approach this without getting torn in half by the social justice warriors?" Because that's what they're talking about right now. I guarantee goddamn it. How do we address this without?
I'm not gonna front it. She was walking that girl down like she was Margarito walking down Florida. But the homegirl wasn't in good shape either.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't know.
Head wasn't in good shape.
She didn't know she was about to fight. Yeah, that shit wasn't either.
Yeah, well,
that shit wasn't either.
That shit was dry.
Yeah, that shit. She almost just get crucified.
Black like, you said something about like a dude's head looked like a microphone.
Oh no, Floyd Senior when he fought Sugar Ray.
I caught that shit. I was dying, man. I was
like, that shit like had a raccoon
head ass. Yeah, man, that raccoon.
That girl had a wolf pussy on top of her head. That shit was horrible.
Well, she didn't braid her. Why she put some braids up there, man? What's wrong with her?
She gonna do. Hey, she gonna do it in the next fight. She gonna do it in the next fight.
She should have done the little fake ones. Oh, do you guys remember when Malignaggi had braids on his head and he was fighting? They had to cut.
Shit, man. Why would you bring him?
That was awful,
braids, bro.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, that shit was awful, man. That shit.
Worst moments of Paulie Malignaggi's career. Somebody we need to do a series on that. Worst moments of Paulie's career.
Backwards, weird emotion. That shit was all on his face. It was. How did they tie that shit up? What was they putting fucking wrapping tape on that shit?
You said wrapping tape.
Head wraps and shit.
Paulie.
Go ahead, Rock.
I said, nah, man. Paulie was definitely going through a stage, like through a phase, bro. That nigga, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, man. For real. Like, if he wanted to be black, if he wanted to be Italian, Jersey Shore, like, god damn, bro. What the fuck?
He ate that left hook. It was like, Lord of mercy.
Lord of mercy.
And then she was like falling all over the ring on his face. I was like, oh my, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was bad. He spun his wig around. That shit was all in his face and shit. He looked like fucking, what was it, Cousin It or whatever the fuck that shit.
Right, man. Somebody came in the corner with the scissors and cut his shit off. I think it was.
Hey, I did hear Fresh on Cruz did Jolly win that fight though. I haven't seen it yet. But.
Hey, what do y'all think about this real quick? Trav in the chat said manager for women's boxing champion Claressa Shields says potential move to MMA before end of year, 100% real. What do y'all feel about this, man? This is the self-proclaimed GOAT.
That's like the dumbest shit she could do right now.
But you know what I'm noticing about? Oh, go ahead, Jake. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's the future of combat sports. Ain't nobody gonna like it on either side of the aisle, but they're fixing to merge the two. What do you think Zuffa's doing with fucking PBC? We're fixing to see the most ridiculous fucking bullshit out there because PBC and Zuffa is gonna put a shitload of MMA versus boxer fights together. I guarantee it. That's what they're doing.
PBC and Zuffa. I ain't even heard of that.
Hell yeah, they're already under
Zuffa.
Zuffa
boxing. That's Dana White. Yeah.
Zuffa's
not that's the name of it. Okay. Huh?
Yeah, but he got professional boxers too. They be sporting them fucking Zuffa tropes.
Yeah.
So y'all saying that Claressa Shields is a PBC fighter now?
Oh,
or she?
Oh no, she not. She's Salida.
Salida. Okay.
Salida Promotions. Yeah.
Ain't none of that shit fixing to matter though. It ain't gonna be about who's with PBC, who's with this, who's with that. It's gonna be fucking Zuffa. You watch.
Listen,
where PBC is failing.
Zuffa doesn't own the USC.
Dana White's gonna fucking fix.
You hear me? Zuffa doesn't own the USC no more, dude. So it's not. Zuffa does not own the USC no more. So it's
Who
not.
said they did? I didn't say that.
But what you mean Zuffa? Zuffa's not involved in combat right now.
I know they're not. That's what I just said. I said Zuffa, when Dana White and PBC get all that shit ironed out.
Yeah, but Dana White's not with Zuffa.
He is.
Who's he with? Who's he with?
He is Zuffa.
Is he? Dana White with then?
Yeah. No. Zuffa is boxing. That's strictly boxing. But Dana White is involved with Zuffa. That's his baby.
Isn't Zuffa? I'm missing something here. Isn't Zuffa owned by the Fertitta brothers?
Yeah, but who Dana White is owned by the Fertitta brothers? Dana White. Dana White owned by the Fertitta brothers.
The Fertitta brothers are not Dana White's boss no more. They sold the USC. Remember?
Well, yeah, but
I'm telling you guys, check that out. I think somebody's missing something here.
Did they?
Dana White.
But Dana White is not employed by the Fertitta brothers no more. You understand what I'm saying?
So basically, what you're saying, Martin, is that Zuffa isn't doing business with PBC. That means you saying Dana White is, but that's separate from Zuffa.
Yeah, because the USC, if the Fertitta brothers are Zuffa, they're not. They don't own the USC. They haven't owned it in like the last 3 years. They sold that for like I guess it was $3 billion or something.
What's your point? I'm trying to figure out what the point you're trying to make is.
No, because you're saying Zuffa is gonna put all these fights, but and Dana White, but Dana White doesn't work with the Fertitta brothers.
Okay, let's say it's not Zuffa. It's whatever fucking Dana White waves his magic hand and says, "I'm gonna go under this umbrella." It doesn't fucking. My point is, Dana White's fixing to get into PBC, and they're fixing to merge all this combat sports shit, and boxing is gonna get shit on, dude. It's not gonna be pretty.
I know Dana White said something about he wanted.
Well, it's only gonna be coming on from one side of the street, unless other promoters and shit start getting involved with that. But PBC seems like they're the only one trying to do all of that dumb shit.
Hey, real quick, right? Hey, Jake, what was your last point? What did you say?
I said
you said that when Zuffa gets into boxing, what happens?
The future is going to be them making these super fights with MMA guys versus boxers. That is the future of combat sports.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
it's coming, and if you guys don't see it, $100 million checks at a time. I mean, because if like I hear a lot of arguments about guys saying, how much money they make depends on how successful and good they are. Well, Conor McGregor made almost $100 million fight. Does that mean he's better than every boxer that made less than him?
Jake, I'll tell you what.
But he wasn't stupid. He cashed out.
My question is we base it specifically on how much money they made. Since Conor McGregor made what he made in one fight, does that make him better than all the guys he made more money than?
Hell.
Fuck no.
Oh, Trav says it's still Zuffa. It's just the Fertittas don't own it anymore.
Yeah, but Dana White still runs it. Like Dana White still runs UFC too. Like he still runs that shit.
Yeah, he does. He still does, of course. He's still there, obviously.
Yeah, because and I only say that because Dana White was the only motherfucker talk about Zuffa. So if he's talking about it, that means he's running
Dana
that.
White Dana White wanted to be a fucking promoter. He's got fighters.
But they think it's a smart move, but it's stupid. And this is why I'm gonna say it, because it's really stupid. Because if you in the top 10 in
you might
UFC,
have to mute Martin. It's kind of loud, bro.
If you in the top 10 and you in the UFC, you gonna make decent money. But all the people underneath that is practically on welfare, man. Them motherfuckers ain't making shit. So if y'all want to buy into that shit, all you fighters, and you want to get involved in the new wave, just keep in mind, 5 years down the road, you're gonna be broke as fuck.
Yep. And he not gonna let any one of them niggas fight any boxers anytime soon, because you can see what happened with Conor. After Conor got taste that boxing money, bro, he was gone.
he gonna be taking. He gonna be giving
Shit,
them
it wasn't
Dana
even
White.
after that. Nigga, that nigga started getting hit with lawsuits, nigga. As fast as he got it, he almost lost that shit.
Shit,
Right,
man.
that's what I'm saying. He got a taste of that boxing money that which he never had before. He went crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
imagine what these other guys gonna do.
But there's a loophole in that. If they combine them, then they can't go by that. Or what's that? That Ali law. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a loophole. And then they all have Dana White phones. Like, you better answer this when I call you and shit. And then they be snatching their phones and shit. Like, I think it's a bad move on the part of.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a bad move because this dude be breaking motherfuckers. They ain't balling when they leave the UFC and when they retire. The motherfuckers be fucked up.
Right. That's why he not trying to let them fight any more boxers, bro. Because once they get a taste of that boxing money, what the fuck it looks like when they go back down to UFC and try to fight them off for 500,000 or 200,000 when it is made 10, 20.
That's what happened to Conor McGregor. You couldn't get that nigga to get into a fight. That nigga was like, fuck that. I'm going to be a partner in the UFC. Right. If you want me to do anything, I'm a partner.
He danced with Mayweather and was like, this is the move.
Yeah. He got that virus. Now his bread getting low, and he about to fight this nigga, Cowboy Cerrone.
Yo, but how do you beat that, man? You left with $100 million, 0-1 record.
Listen, I know that, but then look at all the fucking lawsuits that nigga went through. You know how many nobody knows how many times that nigga had to settle, and that fucking that bus shit, grabbing on chicks, wilding in fucking bars. Yeah. Just as fast as he's making that money, he losing that shit.
Yeah, that's on that. He's up at old dudes and shit. I mean,
he's jabbing old man in the face and stuff.
Straight left.
He drinking that whiskey, man. Selling it and drinking it.
OG ate that though.
But if he didn't get in trouble, you wouldn't see that nigga in the ring, in the octagon. Hell no. That nigga made his bread. That nigga, it took a while to get him to fight Khabib after that shit.
Yeah.
And he's the highest paid motherfucker in the whole damn UFC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he was good off that one fight.
Drinking his own liquor, proper 12. Drinking that proper 12.
Proper 12 whiskey.
I heard that shit is garbage too.
I bet it is. Most of it, when them dudes be coming out, they just put their face and their name on that shit, and they be like, "Sell this garbage."
Hey, Iron Kong says. Iron Kong in the chat says McGregor slapped the shit out of that old man in the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, he ate that shit though.
Wasn't that old man from the mafia some weird shit? Wasn't that the tagline behind that shit? Nigga, he hit a maid, nigga.
Nah, he was associated with some people, but still, what I'm trying to say is, man, the reason he snuffed him is because he didn't want no proper 12. He was like, that shit was garbage.
Dude, that's garbage.
He quick lefted him.
But you was like, get that shit out of here, man.
And he snuck him. And dude ate that shit and finished his drink. I was like, yo, man, dude's a boss.
Oh shit, he stole the old dude?
Yeah.
He stole on him, bro.
Yeah.
Old
he ain't even rock him.
Yo, he stole on him with his best punch.
Old man OG roll with
and still didn't drink no proper 12. It was like, fuck that.
Get shit out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
You see what he said though after he slapped him or after he punched him, whatever? He looked at him and goes, that tastes better than that proper 12 bullshit.
Oh, he ate your shit and still disrespected your liquor.
Oh man,
niggas ain't shit.
Crazy, man.
Well, anybody that's a fan of the sweet science, if they don't see the ship sinking, you better hold on to the good fighters that's actually about that sweet science now, because they're the last of the dying breed. When you got Eddie Hearn making YouTube boxing fights, making all kinds of money, and they're putting MMA guys versus boxing guys, and there's no real risk for the box. I mean, there's no boxing guys.
You got these YouTube weirdos making all this money now, man.
Promoters are about making that money. They don't give a good goddamn about the sweet science.
Something that real fighters, work so hard for. These guys are getting in one shot, man. That shit is garbage, bro. They need to kill that shit right now.
It's gonna destroy everything. I'm telling you, this is bad.
Dude, I did a whole video on that shit. It's the consumers, man. It's the public. They buy that shit, man.
They buy into that shit, man. Yeah. That's how they get that bread.
And that's why they don't get the fights they want.
That's the world that we live in, guys.
Yeah. So it's like shit, man. We gotta.
I watch MMA though. Keep it a buck, yo, because Dana White, he put the best matchups out there. That nigga cards be crazy. I'm surprised they don't. Exactly.
They starving. They broke. They gotta fight.
I'm telling you, what Dana White seen was whenever Conor got that fight with Mayweather, and like that was the biggest press conference in the history of fucking press conferences. Dana White's over there going, "Oh shit, I know what we need to be doing, and it ain't this MMA or boxing bullshit." He's like, "There's way better money in this," and that's what he's gonna do. You mark my words. Dana White's gonna destroy the sweet science.
Yo, these fighters gotta have a lawyer with them, man. I'm telling you, that's why I get like as much as people shit on Mikey Garcia. Yo, that motherfucker ain't got no chains on him. He can fight who he wants when he wants. I'm just like, what's up? Farmer said he want to fight Gary Russell.
Hey, what y'all think about that fucking fight if that happens? After this, we got to get past JoJo. I think that's gonna be. I think
that's a good. Gary Russell mentioning him though.
I think that's a good. That's a good look right there.
Yeah.
I favor Russell by decision.
Yep.
Yeah, but going back to the MMA topic that you guys had right now, you're right. I think Dana White makes the real matches. I never seen John Jones fight a tune-up fight. Everybody's John Jones fight is a top dog. Yep. He just knocked him off. You know. So you're right about that. Dana White makes the top guys fight each other. There's no running around. Nobody's ducking. You know. That's what's up. It's something that boxing needs to be doing. Something that boxing needs to be doing. That's why we having all these chats and panels and arguments because of the way boxing is.
And they have one belt per division.
Yeah, but they do got guys ducking guys in there too, man. Tony Ferguson is like fucking Bud Crawford.
Isn't he hurt though? Did he get hurt?
But prior to that, he wasn't even mentioned.
One, two. The problem is Tony Ferguson. They be trying to make the Tony Ferguson Khabib fight. Like this is like the third time that they're gonna make that fight. Every time the fight is about to happen, something happened to either guy.
Yeah, because I know Khabib couldn't make weight. He had something happen with his liver. Then Ferguson got hurt, something with his leg.
Yeah, and then something else happened. You know, like there's always something happen. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Yeah, they're gonna fight. At least it's happening. It's not because somebody's the A side, somebody's the B side. They're gonna fight. That's it.
You're damn right. And I got Khabib by fucking mauling.
Listen, if anybody could beat Khabib, it's Ferguson.
Yeah, but Khabib knows how to control. Once he gets his hands on you, it's hard to get him off you.
Tony Ferguson, back and he can finish you.
Ferguson's a beast from the ground up. Don't get
Martin. It's kind of loud.
I haven't seen anybody do anything with Khabib on the ground, and I like Ferguson. But once Khabib got you down there, you just down there.
Well, I ain't never see fucking Tony Ferguson get dominated on his back ever. I seen him end fights with either elbows or submissions. That dude,
Khabib's not gonna try to wrestle with him on the ground, like beat him on the ground. Like technically, he's just gonna maul him while he's on the ground.
And I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't agree with you on that, Charles D. What you think, Black Martin? I got Tony in that fight on the top or the bottom.
If it stays on feet,
which fight?
If he can get it to the ground,
Charles Ferguson's no joke on his back.
No. I know that, but I'm saying I don't think he'll be that. Like, you know how niggas want to maneuver, jock for position and all of that shit? I think Khabib's just going to try to pin him down and wail on him. Because that's really what Khabib does.
I seen Ferguson's elbow the shit on motherfuckers when he's on his back.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He gives you, like, I don't see Khabib giving him that kind of space to pull that off, is what I'm saying.
So you think
he's not going to... He's not going to try to be technical with him on the ground and want to play with him. The nigga jiu-jitsu game is through the fucking roof. He'd be a fool to do that.
I'm just saying, I got to give it to Tony because number one on the feet, I got Tony. Number two,
that's a no-go.
When Khabib comes in, he's also going to get countered on the way in, so he's gonna have to pay for that real estate. And then when he gets him down, now it's a whole new game that he got to deal with. So I
but
just
that's
think
a game that I feel comfortable with Khabib with. Standing on the feet is a no-no. He stands with Ferguson. That shit's gonna be a short night.
Ferguson doesn't have a problem being on his back, bro. Charlie.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, but that's Khabib's strong suit. So that's why, and like every time I seen Khabib fight, man, nobody, and there's a lot of jujitsu niggas he done put on that ground and beat the hell out of.
Yeah, but I'm saying he gonna be leaking all over Tony Ferguson because he gonna open him up with them elbows, and then he gonna grab an arm or a leg, and he ain't gonna be able to see. It's gonna be bad I think it's gonna be bad for Khabib.
Trying to tell you, bro. Don't sleep on Fergie.
Sleeping on Ferguson.
Oh, I don't sleep on Ferguson. I said if they stand, it's a wrap.
That kid is an animal.
Khabib's strong suit is the ground. Like Khabib, you've never seen Khabib stand except for he picks his moments when he does that, but he gets hit clean when he does that stupid shit.
What you think, Jake?
Black, you don't fuck with MMA like that, right?
Who, Jake?
No, I was asking Black.
Not me. I was just letting y'all rip with that because I don't fuck with MMA like that. You'll see.
All right.
But I got like 10 minutes, fellas. But if I want to get some closing thoughts, man.
Oh yeah, I'm about to step out now. I'm about to go grab me something to eat.
That's what I'm about to go do. Yeah. But yeah, we talked about earlier. What we get into, of course, Sergio. And possibly won that Claressa Shields fight, and then talking about like when is it? When is a fight big enough?
I think Claressa box circles around.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Bro, guys, I didn't even know Claressa was raped when she was a kid and all that shit. That's just crazy.
Oh shit!
But I didn't know this.
Yeah, I was listening. Well, look for it on YouTube. I found it the other day. I was like, God damn. And she was talking about her childhood, and I was like, damn, I have a different respect for her. Now I don't think we should be so hard on her when she gets on her ratchet shit. Not for nothing.
No, but she definitely picked up the right sport after having that bullshit happen. If that's the case,
yeah,
so she'll whoop a nigga ass.
Man, that's probably where all that rage come from. Hell yeah.
When she was telling the story, that's fucked up, bro. I have daughters, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I'll fucking kill her.
I got 2 boys. I'll raise them to beat Claressa. You gonna whoop niggas' asses.
You said you gonna raise them to beat Claressa.
No, I said if I had girls, I would raise them like Claressa. Like, yo, you gonna whoop niggas' asses. Because I don't got girls, I got boys.
I got a son, but I have a couple girls.
I got both, bro.
Yo, my daughter 8, she do one-handed push-ups.
Oh, this nigga come out with his daughter. Yeah, my daughter do one-handed push-ups.
He got her on the right path. He gonna whoop niggas' asses.
Out of nowhere. One-handed push-ups over here, though. Well, yeah, man. And then once again, I think when a fight is hot and people are talking about it, the fight should happen right then and there. And every time somebody try to marinate, somebody gets knocked out, or something happens. Something bad.
But check this out, Black. Look what we talking. Get more women boxing now because these fucking guys are worse than women. The male boxers.
Yeah,
that's why I put my focus over there, man. Like shit, women. No matter that it's women, it's still boxing. So, if ain't trying to do it, then fuck it.
Better fights. I'd rather watch a Claressa fight now.
We already seen a historical fight. Was it against Hammer and Shield? So they gave it to us. So I was like, hey man, let's just get the best fight so we can really see who the best in women's boxing is, and go from there. Claressa seems like she wants that, so hopefully these other top women answer the call, man, so we can just get at least one face, one name, at least in one side of the sport. Shit.
I just hope she don't do that MMA shit.
I just think
that's gonna mess everything up.
Yo, Black, thanks for having me on. Y'all niggas do your thing. My food done, nigga. I'm about to get me some fish and cabbage right now, and I'm starving.
All right, bro. We're gonna catch you on the next one, Charles.
Man, I gotta swoop my daughter right now. Shout out to the chat. Martin Ramos, Charles D, Truth Bomb Jake, and Black. Thanks for having me on again. And Rocket Strike for swinging through, and Iron Cone. Go sub to them guys. And good day, y'all.
Yeah, pleasure, man.
Black.
Thanks for coming on.
Later,
Black Jake, thanks for having me. Yo, Black, sorry about the noise, all right? Won't happen
good,
again.
Man. Make sure you take care of them fades. Don't fuck up the fade, man. in that barbershop.
We good. Peace.
All right. Salute, bro. And then shout out to you, Jake, man. You know, coming in from a different angle, challenging everybody, making us think about certain shit. But that's how we do over here, man. Makes it good for the debate.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. I'm gonna test these guys' convictions. If they really want to, if that's the hill they're gonna die on, I'm gonna test them on it. Everybody.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, I low key agree that this is something that if AJ really cares about this, that to really put him up in the corner, hey, go ahead and accept the terms. Because like I said, like you said, I think he's gonna duck the fight anyway. So it's just gonna really solidify his failure as a heavyweight if Deontay, tries to move the goalpost once again. So hopefully we'll get it. But if not, like I said, I'll see if the women gonna do it.
It's all right. I think Fury's gonna do it for us.
Oh yeah, like I say, Fury. So hey, he's good for boxing, man. Great promoter, and shit, it don't matter who he fighting, man. He
he's
knows how to
cringy
sell
at times, but all of them
yeah,
are.
Yeah. I mean, he do dumb shit and all that. I'm not really a fan of Fury, but I know that for the sport of boxing, I think that for everything that he's been through and what he's still able to do, I just think that if he beats Deontay Wilder, I think that we're gonna actually see an undisputed. We're gonna actually see undisputed.
Yeah, somebody will, because I guarantee it. Fury ain't gonna dodge AJ. No fucking way.
Right, that's too big of a fight. I think Fury knows that.
Well, he'd have to move his caravan over here because they wouldn't even welcome over there in the UK anymore if he dodged that.
Yeah, right. Come on, man, you gotta represent.
Thanks for having me on. Now let's do your thing.
All right, man. Thanks, Jake. Big ups to y'all in the chat, everybody that participated on the panel, and also once again, I cannot forget to shout out the motherfucking playback gang. Y'all always be in the building holding it down. I was actually looking for the card that I got. So yeah, there I go. Playback gang. So y'all leave us a comment below. Hopefully you guys can give us y'all input. And just look for the next one, man. Make sure if y'all new, hit the bell icon if you subscribe. But big salute to everybody in the UGC. Y'all go to the channel tab and subscribe to them. Hit that bell as well. And yeah, Charles D. Y'all be safe, man. But Black Horseman and UGC, we out.